What's up, folks? Welcome on in. Hope you guys are having a good time. We're on the cusp of the weekend. You're almost there, dude. I live for the weekends. That's all I care about is can I make it to the weekend? So I assume you guys are excited about it as well. Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Hope everything is rocking and going good. Today we're going to be checking out Expeditions Rome. This is a game that is a computer RPG set in the Roman times. So think Baldur's Gate, but in Rome. Should be pretty fun. I've been very, very excited about it. I was actually very impressed by the demo. I thought the demo was really, really good. I wish all my demos were as good as this game's demo. So we're going to dive on in. That is if the notification ever goes live. If it ever tells people I'm actually streaming. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Must be a busy day at the old Twitch servers. What's up, Murphy? How you doing? Barilla, what's going on? Hello. There it goes. 3 minutes on that one. That's a long delay. That's a chunky delay right there. What's up, Chaucer? How you doing? Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day. Kariko, what's up? How you doing? Has it been shitting itself all day? That's unfortunate. Well, hopefully it doesn't shit on me. There's few things worse than shot at and miss, shit on and hit. Satan, what's up, dude? Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day. Hope everything is going well. What's up, Halford? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Viking? How you doing? Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's cool. If it's just like money stuff, I don't care about that. Yep, we are official. I mean, we're not even like Legionnaires technically. We're like we're like the Navy SEALs of the Legion. We go on secret missions and stuff. Spirit Hawk, what's up, dude? Aaron, what's poppin'? Hello. Kariko, welcome on in. I'm glad you like the content. Thank you for saying so. Big Bro, what's happening? Hello. Oh yeah, Duskers is a unique little game. I think unique describes it very well. What's up, Jack? How you doing? Welcome on in. Did they, Panda? I had that happen to me in my last D&D campaign that I DM'd. I set up like this big cinematic fight that was supposed to be like the the crucible of action, and then the team just like incapacitated the big bad and smoked him in like 3 seconds. After that, ever since then, I do test runs. I take the players' character sheets and I run test battles to make sure that that doesn't happen. To make sure they are properly stimulated and challenged by high storyline moments. What's up, Longshot? How you doing, man? Welcome on in. Caldrosin, hello. I didn't know there was a new Settlers. Is Settlers the one where you build a town and then you have like heroes and you send them out on quests and stuff? And like the way you interact with the world is like through like the heroes that come to your town or whatever. What was that game? How come we haven't got a new one of those? I like that game. Can't remember the name of it now though. It was like a city builder, but you didn't have direct control over like your heroes or whatever. They would like come in and then you would take the heroes and tell them to go like raid this dungeon or whatever while you're building your buildings and whatnot. Oh, that's Majesty? Okay. We need new Majesty games, dude. Majesty was sick. I liked Majesty. It's been too long. Needs more Majesty. Hey, what's up, Snag? How you doing? Welcome on in. Well, I appreciate that, long shot. That's very kind of you. What's up, Valhalla? How you doing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have that function for everybody. I'm just a way for people to procrastinate and not get any work done. Made a living off of procrastination at this point. I mean, I procrastinate all the time. It's one of the best feelings in the world not doing what you're supposed to, so I get it. I love not doing what I'm supposed to. The way I feel about it is like in the modern world, wages keep getting cut. They don't pay you nothing, but they expect crazy productivity. I don't mind procrastinating, not getting any work done. They deserve it. It's fine to get paid for doing nothing. They deserve much, much more than that. It is, Doc. It is. This is the next one. It's been interesting to see the development and how more complicated and how much more sophisticated their games have gotten with each iteration. Because Expeditions Conquistadors was not like a great game. It was like a 6 out of 10. It was all right. And then Expeditions Vikings was significantly better. And now this game, I think, may actually launch them up to like high levels. Like this game might actually put them like on the map as developers, playing with the big boys, because this one's pretty tight and polished. I don't know if I can do the Twitch integration. They emailed me about the drops or some shit like that yesterday. Oh, connect to a third-party server that will link the game to your Twitch account. All right, 1 second. Setting up the thing, doing the stuff. All right. Hey, what's up, Spectacular? How you doing? Welcome on in. So apparently there's like votes and stuff like that too, but I kind of want to play the game for myself, so like we're not gonna like fuck around with that. I can turn it on and then we can have the polls start, but not adhere to them just to see what chat says. Yeah, we'll call it like 25 seconds should be fast enough. That should be good enough. As far as like, oh, you guys can actually control the fights and stuff. Okay. Don't want that. I gotta like, I kind of want to play the game by default, so I don't really want like care packages and stuff. Like I want to play this for me. I've been looking forward to this. I'm sorry, chat. We can't do democracy today. Yeah, you guys can have like your fun like B3 to E5 chess gameplay. Well, like, there's no point in me playing the game if you guys are just gonna play it for me. It is weird, though, that they let chat do, like, all the combat, all the decisions, all the everything. I could just, like, sit back with my hand off the mouse and let you guys play and just, like, be here. Well, apparently there's some kind of, like, Twitch drops thing happening. Apparently everybody gets the Twitch drops thing. So, like, hopefully the Twitch drops will work. I don't know. Maybe I'll add drops to my title so I can be like all the other cool streamers. There we go. Now I'm cool like all the other streamers. Now I'm rad. Rascal, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome on in. You've been knighted in the Nerd Castle. Hope you're having a good day. Damn, Shufus, you dumping some points right now, brother. You dropping some points right now. Point inflation economy in shambles as Whale dumps points. Yeah, Shufus is like double the best now. He's like super the best. Like top tier double the best. Alright, we should probably play the game. I'm probably going to have to adjust audio levels because we want the voice to be louder. I don't know how loud that's going to be, but we're going to give it a shot, and we'll see if we get it balanced out properly. I can fiddle with the other meters, so we'll see how the dialogue goes here. We're playing Expeditions Rome today. It is a Baldur's Gate-style RPG set in the Roman Empire, where you are part of the Legion, but you're like the special forces of the Legion. So you're like spies, assassins, you sneak into places, you stab people who need to be stabbed, so on and so forth, as part of kind of like the outforce before the main Legion arrives. Basically, you're here to like destabilize enemy positions and stuff like that. So anyways, let's start it off.
Pulled pork sliders.
Yep. The word barbarian comes from bar, which is the sound that Romans used to make to mock all the people that like didn't live in Rome, because that's what they thought their language sounded like.
In the year of Lucius Licinius Lucullus, Rome was prosecuting several wars of self-defense, most notably in Greece, where Lucullus himself was commanding the legions. With everyone's gaze directed at the provinces, few could have known that a seemingly inauspicious event in Rome would become the central fulcrum around which the fate of the Republic would turn. The paterfamilias of a venerable patrician house had passed away unexpectedly, and a senator by the name of Vitellius Scaevola had made a bid for the hand of his eldest child. His widow alone believed that Scaevola had poisoned her husband, and now strove to take his place and claim his property through marriage. Acting in secret, the widow arranged for her youngest child to be taken out of their villa in the dead of night and smuggled out of Rome.
Pulled pork sliders.
All right. Well, we have been officially snuck out of Rome. We got to come up with a cool-sounding Roman name. Aw, dude, I can only pick from a list. Weak, dude. Okay. Well, I guess that destroys our Bob Saget strategy in every video game. Flapovsky, what's up, man? Baron, thank you for the follow. Dot, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, guys. Is Maximus on here? Oh, it's not. I would have done Gluteus Maximus. Man. Well, we can at least make it, like, alliterative. Splatius Cestius. And then my nickname will be, Splattercat. That sounds... Oh, no, it doesn't fit, dude. Fine. Fine. I didn't want that anyways. I didn't want it anyways. We gotta come... I have to have a portrait that, like, looks like my character. Otherwise, it's gonna annoy me. This guy seems the most seasoned out of everybody. What faces do we have here? My man's got a chin on him. Good lord. Look at that. Look at that cleft right there, chat. That's a cleft that oozes authority. That's a cleft right there that commands legions. Look at that butt chin. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the majesty of it. Apparently I can choose how tall I am, too. I wonder if that actually affects anything in the gameplay. Like, am I, like, better at stealth if I'm little? Or am I, like, better at fighting if I'm bigger? I wonder if it's just cosmetic. Not very many hairstyles, in all honesty. We've got, like, you know, kind of like the shorter. We've got, like, the medium, which weirdly looks shorter than the short. And then we've got kind of like this boy band thing going on over here.
Pulled pork sliders.
Spinnerack, thank you for the follow. And then Retra, thank you for subbing. Welcome on in. Looks like Rocky Balboa. Yeah, saying words is hard. Yeah. I can sort of see it. I can kind of see it. Each of these perks gives you unique dialogue options to persuade other people in situations. Think about what kind of character you want to roleplay and choose your rhetorical style accordingly. During the story, you may get a second technique. It's good game design right there. I'm glad that they tell you that.
Pulled pork sliders.
So the art of using your authority to get your way. Convincing people with logical arguments and reasoning. Fuck that. We don't want to do that. The art of winning people over using stirring rhetoric or emotional manipulation. There's our guy. There's our guy right there. We'll play on the normal difficulty. Enables permanent death of party members if they bleed out. If a story companion dies, the game is over. If this is disabled, non-story Praetorians can still die from untreated injuries. I'm gonna leave things on defaults, dude. Why not? Whoa! Manly noises! Whoa! Be kind of cool for that to be your job, where all you do is make manly noises for
Did you
voice
hear me,
acting for a
Dominic?
living.
Your body is surely present, but your mind seems somewhere else.
Apparently, you guys can vote or something. I don't know if you guys put in like 1s or 2s or 3s. There's no bot commanding you guys as to what to do. Well, that didn't work. Maybe it's exclamation point 1. There should be an overlay? Oh. Is that on you guys' end? You can't click anything? Here, hold on. The overlay, did I turn it on? We'll cancel the vote real fast. And after this dialogue... Yeah, I can't get back to the options. After the dialogue, when we're moving around, I'll see if I can find it in the options. Like, they said that there was a drops thing going on, but, like, there was no PR push. There was no press release. There was no, like... I have no idea how this all works. Normally, there's, like, a pamphlet or something that they distribute before a drops program goes out that, like, explains how everything works and, like, what you need to do. I'm flying blind this time, baby. I'm flying by the seat of my underpantalones. Okay? I'm operating fully in my saboobies right now. I know. I got left out of the press push. I am stunned by the beauty of the sea. Look at how blue it is, chat. Look at that blue right there. Look how bluey the ocean is.
It soothes the soul, doesn't it? I had come to think that this sea was so blue in my memories, only because I was young the last time I saw it.
Pulled pork sliders.
But I remembered right. I asked the Triarchus how close we are to Lesbos, but he would not give me a straight answer.
Are we close?
Indeed. In his defense, there are many islands on this sea, and they mostly look the same. Will you check with the Triarchus? Hopefully he will give you a clearer answer. He told me his name is Geminus.
Geminus. Okay, well, I only have this option right here. You guys got to use more charm. Make him like you. I'll see if I can tease some information out of him.
You do have a way of speaking to people's emotions. I'm sure he'll be more helpful to you. You should also go and thank Quintus Aquilinus. I do believe he saved our lives with his timely appearance at the villa.
Okay, let's go see where he's at. Alright, so let me take a look at the options real fast and figure out what the hell we have going on. So the extension is enabled. Polls start up, but people can't, like, access things. pull for every dialogue does seem like a bit much. You're not wrong about that. Like, I feel like we could move forward without really needing it. Like, I thought that it would be integrated into, like, the game, like, beneath the options, but instead that secondary window that pops up is a bit much. I don't know, but I'm not digging through Twitch options right now to figure it out. We're midstream. As long as you guys are getting drops and shit, oh well, it's fine.
You found your sea legs quickly, Domine.
You can just call me Dom, bro. You don't need to be so formal, my brother, my friend. Call me Dom. You know. Yeah, the drops are like the main part that like I care about. So like we're fine.
I heard he's running from a senator who wants him dead.
Shh, keep your voice down.
This guy's name is Queso? Dude, let's go talk to Cheese. Is this the guy right here? Aquilinius? Yeah, dude, let's go talk to Queso.
You handle the sea better than most. I'm glad.
Well, we were never formally introduced. I am Splatius.
You are not my subordinate. Please, call me Kaiser, if it isn't too familiar.
Cool, call me Splat.
With all due respect, I'd better not.
No?
My subordinates call me Kenturio, my superiors call me Aquilinus. My friends call me Kaiser.
Cool, man. So, like, what's the plan?
Ah, she did not keep you apprised. Your mother has secretly been making arrangements with the consul. You are to join his command staff as tribunus.
Bro, I'm wearing a bathrobe, and I don't know anything about war.
Don't worry. It's a purely ornamental position. It will prepare you well for a traditional political career. You will not see combat, nor will you make any important decisions. You'll be safe, as your mother wanted.
Okay, well, if I'm gonna follow you around, I'll just be useful.
I'm sure the consul will find use for you. You seem to have a good head on your shoulders. You'll get the hang of things quickly. One word of advice. I know Lucullus is a friend of your family, but remember, he is the consul, elected by the people to rule all of Rome. It's best if you don't act too familiar with him in front of his men.
Okay, did you talk to anybody else on board?
I had a brief talk with that gladiator who boarded before us, just to make sure he won't give us any trouble. He seems to have vanished, though. The young man over there, Gaius, is apparently the nephew of the other consul, Marcus Aurelius Cotta. He's here to become a tribunus as well. You should talk to him if you haven't already. I'm sure you'll have much in common.
Yeah, dude. I like wearing bathrobes. He likes wearing bathrobes. I like traveling to unnamed islands on ships. He clearly enjoys the same. I'm sure we have all kinds of fun stuff in common. Who are you? So Triarchus Geminus is who I have to go talk to. All right, let's go talk to Geminus, dude. Let's go see what's up with the Geminator. The Gematizer.
What is he looking
Gem
for?
nasty.
He's been like this all morning.
Aw, he doesn't have a bathrobe, dude. He's actually got armor, and it's got nipple guards, dude. Like, do we need the extension, though? Like, because we got rid of the voting because it's voting on, like, every single dialogue. So, like, we're not really doing anything other than drops. So, like, do we actually need... I know, dude. They didn't give me any nipple titty armor. My man got nipple titty armor. I got nothing of the kind. Everybody else's nipples are more prepared for war than mine. And that's not a situation... Like, that's not a situation that I like to find myself in. You never want to go into a situation where your nipples are unclad. All right, your nipples are ungirded. It's like your loins. You got to gird those. Twitch Boy, thank you for the follow. Aaron Spire, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And then Jolly, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Welcome on in. I got caught nipple slipping. That's the title of my new single, Nipple Slipping. It's going to have like a sick beat done by like, I don't know, who's popular right now? DJ Mustard still? I don't know. Salve, Geminus.
What? Yes, Geminus. So, I'm a little preoccupied.
I like your galley. Is our destination in sight?
Ah, thank you. I work hard to keep her in good condition. We should be at our destination just after midday, so please enjoy the rest of your journey. Wait.
What is it?
Ah, shit. They're headed straight towards us. They're gonna ram.
Oh no!
Get your father's weapons. Let's see if you can actually fight.
But my nipples are unarmored! I can't. Look at all these guys. They all have proper nipple protection for high velocity weaponized situations.
Gaius, are you alright?
I'm fine, Kenturio.
Form up! Let's get these pirates off our ship!
Alright, so we've got our preparation phase. I'm gonna take my man over here. That looks good. Like, everybody protect the splat. That's Operation Protect Splat is underway. That's pretty much like, you know, we're gonna have like a little wedge formation, a reverse wedge, where everybody else goes in and gets hit instead of me, including this old guy right here who just has like a, what is that, like a stick wrapped in electrical tape? Yeah, dude, you're definitely going into war first. All right, so we have action points, and then we have charges. Gotcha. All right. You. Move up to there, and this guy's got like a scary-looking spear with a spoon on the end of it. Take his ass out. Get his ass. All right, so 3 to 5 slashing damage, a shield push. We've also got brace, which puts strong on me, which raises my shield strength, but like I think my shield strength is like 2. So 25% is not going to help. Stab him in the face.
Gets them every time.
All right. Cool, man. So I guess I successfully stabbed the dude in the face. Sweet. Stick Boy, what do you do? So he's got Concussive Strike, which shreds their armor and it weakens them. He's got Reach, which does some damage and shreds armor. He's got Logistics, which gives us more movement. Okay. Yeah, just smack him with a stick from far away. Like, I don't know if you had your Centrum this morning, so I don't know.
I've lived other lives before this one.
Well, apparently he took his Centrum this morning because that damage was pretty poppin'. And then we got like a Bowboy back here. All right, Bowboy, hit him. Get his ass. Oh, get wrecked, nerd. Whenever you kill or incapacitate an untrained character like civilians and militia, in this case, Gimenites, the character who dealt the final blow gets their action back. Oh, sweet, dude. Nice. Okay, you want to shoot some more arrows? How far can you shoot this? Oh, pretty far. Kill his guy then. Pew pew. Hey, what's up, Levitators? How you doing? Welcome on in. Lucky number 10, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome on into the community. Nice to see you. How's the shanking going? Pretty well. As you can see from the real volume of spaghetti sauce that I've already put on the deck, the cranberry mist is flowing. It's doing good. Damn, you can move hella far in this game. You can move like no joke distance. That's definitely something to keep in mind, I guess. I don't know if I want to throw myself headlong into the fray, as I am the main character and thus should be protected. So I'm just going to hang out over here and pass my turn. I know I have unspent action points. I'm not going in first. You guys go in first. Yeah, exactly. Let the NPCs do it, dude. No, my old man. He's been stabbed. We are now in possession of a perforated old man. Oh, that guy got wrecked. That guy had a terrible day. Well.
Where's that gladiator who boarded with us?
Up there.
Oh, shit.
Never underestimate the value of an impressive entrance.
Damn, this guy got like a wolf on his shoulders. My man rolled up into combat wearing a mink. That's some baller shit, dude. King, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Dylan, thank you for the follow. Uneven Steven, thank you very much for yodeling for my audience and giving out 5 subs, man. That's very, very kind of you. All right, so what does he do? He's got the 1-2 stab. And then he's also got a precise stab. Okay, well, maybe box these guys in. Do we get any kind of flanking bonus? Oh, it looks like we do. He's got little things above his head now. He's got status effects. Oh, he's flanked, so it negates all of his resistances to damage. Okay, so you definitely want to flank people when and where you can. All right, stab him in the butt cheek. Booty oh, he turned around. Never mind. We got him in the duodenum, though. It's okay. I should probably get involved in this now just so people don't think that, like, I'm a coward. Like, I'm just going to run into somebody that's already pre-engaged and just, like, cut them a little bit so that there's blood on my sword after the fight so I can be like, I helped! And I can get an equal cut of the rewards while not putting myself in harm's way. Which, frankly, I feel like is the best way to operate. I can punch a guy, but we have a sword. I'm just gonna sword this guy. There we go. He's been sorted. Now then. If I double click, will it focus on him? Okay. If I double click, it focuses on him. You probably want to slash this guy, although he looks a little bit stiffer than some of the other enemies we've been fighting. Oh, never mind. He's dead. He is just as prone to bleeding as everybody else is. Exactly, dude. I'm not a coward. I'm with management. There's a difference. Okay? Can I, like, finish these guys off with, like, fatalities and stuff? Like, pick them up and just be like... and, like, choke them out? Or are they, like, done? Like, I'm a big fan of, like, ultra-violence. Doink. Dude, can you imagine rocking up on a ship and, like, getting ready to plunder, and then, like, a 95-year-old guy with a stick just, like, knocks you the fuck out? It's so insulting. I'd be so upset about that. I'd be like, today is not my day. This is the worst. Actually, I'll probably pin this guy so that he can't move up on my archer, maybe? Oh, cool. He's actually got, like, a limp now. Corpse Fire, what's up, dude? Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Fendralon, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Yeah, dude, it's like it's all fun and games doing piracy until you rob Santa Claus's ship. You know what I mean? And he's like, I'm about to fuck you ho-ho-hos up. You're like, whoa, calm down, Chris Kringle. This is not that serious. I was just trying to get some denarii, bro. We're just on the normal difficulty. Oh, he got his action back. There's attacks of opportunity, though, so I gotta handle this guy first. Oh, I can't knock him off the boat. I wanted to knock him off the boat, and he'd be like, "Wah!" and fall into the water, and then, like, a shark would be like, "Nom," and eat him. Or, like, a squad of penguins or something would drag him down to the fiery depths. The watery depths? Watery depths. Ow! Don't do that. I've run out of actions, so I'm just gonna, like, yeah, do like a cheer, dude. Yeah, dude, like war penguins, man. Weaponized fowl. Battle chattel. You're making sloppy joes? I'll take a sloppy joe. Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe. Bro, did you just punch him in the dick instead of stabbing him with your spear? Like, you have a weapon, man. Why are we punching people in the junk? I killed one! I have spilled my first blood. I am all that is man. Alright, yeah, probably just, like, shoot him with an arrow or something. Oh, you critted him. Sweet, dude. Good work, good work. Wow, you can shoot arrows hella far in this game. Who would have ever guessed that bows would shoot arrows distances? Do the arrows stick out of him or anything after we shoot him? No? Okay. He's gonna shoot my old man and I'm gonna cry, dude. Santa Claus is gonna get killed before Christmas even kicks off.
Only one remains. This was easy.
Well, like, what if do I still have move, like, if I move to here, right? Can I keep my movement? Okay, good. There we go. Just kind of wreck him up a little bit. Give him a little bit of the Wreck-It Ralph action. And then I will throw myself headlong into the fray for the oh, never mind. That's my other guy. I thought it was me. Boink. A little booty bump right there just to motivate, you know what I mean? It's nothing like a good butt pat to really get you back on the horse. Oh, he's executing people! How come I don't get to execute people? I want to execute people, dude. I want to shout Roma Victa and, like, plunge my spear into someone's chest.
Back to Neptune's asshole, barbarians! The Triarchus run us straight into the pirate ambush, Priame. Allow me to execute him right here and right now. This traitor must be working with them.
Seems like a big leap in logic. Like, how do we know that our ship's captain was in on it? Do we have any evidence? I realize it's like the year 4 right now. But, like, I still believe in due process, okay? Have you guys invented that yet? It's on the tech tree. It's like it's in the civics section. What's up, VD? How you doing? Welcome on in. Luna, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Kids, drugs are bad, okay? Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. What year is it? He holds up fingers. They were like the only people in history that could do that. For like that first 10 years. Like, you could hold up fingers to be like what year it is. Apolis, thank you very much for the 26 months. I don't know, chat. Do we kill the captain? You think the captain's a traitor to Rome, chat? Or do you think the captain is just getting, like, railroaded right now? I feel like he's getting railroaded, dude. This seems premature. Threaten him with a dick punching. Unfortunately, I think the captain is the guy with the dick punching ability. Pulled pork sliders. Baddies are bad. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Good to have you. Grawler, thank you for the sub as well. What did he ever do to me? Nothing. That's why I'm arguing on his behalf. That's like, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt right now, but everybody else wants to, like, slice him open. Like, technically, I feel like we probably need a captain to pilot the ship as well. Like, do you guys know how to navigate a trireme? Or a trireme? I don't know how to do that. Like, I can shout to the people down in the bottom that are rowing, like, forwards or backwards, but I don't know. We are sailing to join war against pirates. It's not surprising that we would be attacked by pirates.
Don't be naive. This was no random attack. They were out for blood.
It is quite unusual for pirates to attack any ship, let alone a heavily armed Roman galley. They prefer to attack lightly defended coastal towns instead. It's less risky and more profitable.
How would you know? He's the pirate! Get him!
Let's go talk to the man.
He seems to know a lot about piratical logistics. That's all that I'm saying.
Geminos, you steered us into a trap.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I had nothing to do with it, I promise. They came out of nowhere.
Silence! You utter nonsense! By Mars, it is the sea! How can anyone come from nowhere?
We cannot execute a man based on no evidence. Besides, we need our Triarchus to make it safely ashore.
What do you say, kid? What do you think we should do?
Why do you want him dead?
We are close to our destination, and we can reach it without him. If there is a possibility that he is working with the enemy, we cannot risk to let him live. Mercy, doubt, hesitation. These are all openings that the enemy can exploit to kill you. This man's value to us is far less than the threat he may pose.
I really don't feel like there's a whole lot of evidence right now that he betrayed us. I mean, they stabbed him just as vigorously as they stabbed us. Just saying, if he was working with them, like, why would they be so aggressively stabbing him during the fight? Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's valuable to keep your sleeper agents, like, alive instead of stabbing them. Guys, if pirates don't attack ships, why are these ones making an exception?
We are, many of us, important people, on our way to join the action against Lesbos. Is it not conceivable that the rebels heard of us? The Kingdom of Pontus is known to sponsor pirates, to harass and weaken Rome. I do not believe we have any reason to suspect our Triarchus of colluding with them.
Okay, thank you for your input, Orlando Bloom. I appreciate it. Yeah, leave him alone.
Very well. We shall spare his life. But remember, mercy is a luxury you will not always be able to afford.
I mean, but we need a boat pilot.
A wise choice, my friend. Killing the Triarchus of our ship in the middle of the sea would have been inconvenient. Indeed.
Thank you. If you ever again need the help of a skilled navigator, I am at your service.
Rowers, up the tempo! And keep your eyes open.
Look down, and take us into port. Look down. Okay, so I get to pick a class now. I can be a Sagittarius, which apparently turns into... Do they evolve at all? I don't think they do. These are just the abilities that you get. This guy's got a peacock hat. Hold up. I'm making this decision based purely on head accessories. See, no plumage, bro. He also has like a little horsetail up there. And look at how big his spear is, dude. Look at it wiggle. Alright, so we are choosing between the Princeps and the Triarius. We've got to decide. I mean, look how many nipple guards this guy has, though. Like, he has 7 nipple guards. He has septuple nipple guards. Oh, there's subclasses, so we can be a defender, we can be a vanguard, or we can be a veteran. Okay, what does this guy do? We can be a medic, we can be a flag bearer, or we can be a destroyer. All right. What does this guy do? He's a sniper, a hunter, or a marksman. Okay. And then this guy can be an assassin, a duelist, or a brawler. I think I have to be the Princeps, dude. He just looks too awesome. His nipple protection is top tier. None of the other classes have convinced me that their nipples are fully secured. Plus, I always like heavy armor characters, and he looks like he's the heavy armor character. And he's got a spear, which is my favorite weapon. Like, this guy has big spear, you know what I mean? But, like, little spear is fine, as long as I get to use heavy armor. Alright, we're gonna be this guy. Oh, I gotta choose a skill. Charge into the fray and excel as using the shield as a weapon. Protect allies, lock down enemies, and control the fight. This one has a skull on it, so that seems pretty cool. I mean, I don't think anybody has good dick protection. We're all wearing skirts. I mean, I do want to charge into the fray. I think I'm going to charge into the fray, dude. Oh, I got to hold it down. Okay, it's like a console thing. There we go. Perfect. I am now a vanguard, and I've got a sweet-ass hat, bro, which is all that I've ever wanted, dude. A man walks into the club wearing this hat, everybody knows he's in charge. It's Ave Imperator from everyone. Hey, what's up, Psycho? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Hey, what's up, Jansen? How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Gentlemen, welcome to Lesbos, the pearl of the Mediterranean.
An ugly nest of pirates.
An impenetrable fortress of pirates, more like. With an infinite food supply thanks to the strength of their fleet.
We shall find a way to limit this infinite supply, then.
You think like an imperator, Gaius. All right, people. This is Lucullus's war camp, the heart of our operations in this territory. You have been seaborne for a long time now. I suggest you walk it off. See the things you have to see, and meet the people you have to meet. The consul waits in the command tent. Don't be too late if you don't want to see him angry.
All right. So we gotta go talk to Lucullus when we're ready to, like, bounce out. And it doesn't look like we have anything else pinged, so we'll just go talk to him real fast. Oh, dude, look, I've got athletics now. I can run. Sweet, dude.
Starts out that way.
True enough. Soon they'll be veterans, too.
Or they'll be dead.
This is not going to work, as long as the rebels keep receiving supplies by sea.
We will need to cut their supply lines. It's an operation for our occulta speculatores.
My man is holding a pimp cup while he gives orders. It's a pretty baller cup, dude. I need to walk around with a big baller cup so that people know that, like, I'm the guy in charge. Just a big, bejeweled cup. Occulta speculatores.
Straight to business. You are your father's son, indeed. Very well. Let us skip the greetings. The occulta speculatores are, shall we say, a special cohort assembled for particularly daring undertakings. And you will have to prove yourself as part of it.
I thought I was supposed to be more of an administrator. This kind of seems dangerous.
Your father would roll in his grave at the thought of his son wasting his time as a tribunus. Inaction is the bane of a bright mind. A trial by fire is what you need. Now pay attention. We've been in a deadlock here on Lesbos for some time now. My co-consul, Marcus Aurelius Cotta, is engaged against King Mithridates of Pontus in the east. Mithridates is using the pirates of Lesbos as his navy.
The fortress of Mytilene here is well protected, but it also has a weakness. There's a mountain pass we can utilize. I will lead the assault myself.
I volunteer for the vanguard. If my uncle can defeat Pontus, I can surely handle Mytilene.
So be it, then. Meanwhile, you will prove yourself as a leader, my young ward. Take Caeso Quinctius Acollinus, your Servus Cineros, and that gladiator who came with you on the ship. You will meet up with Iulius Calidus of my legion Speculatores. Your mission is to sneak into the harbor and destroy the enemy ships any way you can. I expect you have questions.
No, it just kind of feels like I just got drafted, I'll be honest. I don't have any super awesome Krav Maga skills like a Navy SEAL, but it seems like you're expecting me to have those. But also, I'm kind of afraid of what'll happen if I say no. So, like, I guess I kind of got to do it. I guess I don't have a choice. It would be funny, though. That'd make it like the shortest game ever if there was an option to be like, nah, and just walk away and then it rolls credits. Just pull away of the samurai. Just turn around, walk back out, unlock ending.
Wait. Are those your father's old weapons? I'm sure they mean a lot to you, but look. The leather is brittle. This won't do. Visit my smith, Sextus, and get yourself properly equipped before you go.
All right, let's go talk to the sex man.
Saw Agrippa harassing that old Servus with the limp again.
That small... How long are they going to keep us here? Driving me crazy too.
He won't do anything about it. Agrippa is connected back home.
One day that man is going to fall out of a watchtower to his death.
Is this my guy? This is my guy.
Salve, Legionari. If you're here to get your weapons fixed, you must have me confused with Vulcan.
With forearms like that and such a lustrous beard, can you blame me for making the mistake?
I can't fault your eyes, but flattery won't help me repair that ancient relic you're carrying. Help yourself to any of the gear on the racks. Take all of it if you need it.
I do enjoy Doritos. Thank you for the Dorito distribution. It's true. It's true. With accents like that, you know these guys eat beans on toast. It's the breakfast of champions. Beans on toast. If I need something special, can you make it for me?
I have enough work on my hands right now supplying the consul's centuriones.
Okay. Do you sell anything?
You'll have to bring your own materials if you want any work done. I've nothing to spare.
Fair enough. Where's this rack at? Ooh. Ooh. Dude, do I pick these or do I get them? Oh, I can get them all, dude. Sweet. I get a hosta. I get gladius. I get a scrotum. I get a lorica musculata. Fuck yeah, dude. Can I get a lorica musculata with extra beans and extra red sauce? Thank you.
Does Thermus seem like he knows what he's doing to you? Him and his whole legion seem like they haven't the faintest clue.
It's fine. It's fine. I just want to put on my rad new armor, bro. All right, so that gives me 1 armor, which is way better than my bathrobe, which gives me like no armor. Captain Ahab, thank you for the follow. You've been knighted in the Nerd Castle. I get like this rad-ass shield right here, so that's pretty cool. Dude, that's a beefy shield. Hell yeah. Okay, okay. And I can have a Gladius or I can have a Hosta. Do we want to run swords or do we... What's wrong with this guy's face? We just stopped asking. It's just one of those things. Look at that chin cleft, though, dude. Look at that chin cleft right there. It's a man of action. Yeah, I think we go with the spear. Bro, that's not the camera adds 10 pounds and then the armor adds another 20. I'm not fat, dude. I've just got a big metal lion coin on my chest, okay? So I've got a piercing thrust. I can apply bleeding. And I can hunker down. Okay, we play an XCOM, boys. We play an XCOM now. When do I... Dude, I didn't get a hat. Where's my hat? What if a projectile strikes me in the orbital? Gave me this sweet-ass armor and these super cool shin guards, but no hat. Where's my hat? Gotta have a hat, man. Alright, I guess I don't get to have a hat. So, like, where am I supposed to be going right now? Travel to the warehouse and meet Julius Calidus. This is definitely a warehouse, because I don't know where the hell it is. Warehouse. That doesn't look like a warehouse of any kind.
The pirates are getting bolder. They attacked another one of our galleys this morning.
Flapofsky, what's up, man?
That's
Thank you,
right.
dude. I'm glad you like the
This
channel.
is the second time his galley's been attacked, and yet he still lives.
I don't think there's anything like lootable over here. Yep, British Romans. Is this a warehouse? This kind of looks like a warehouse. Is this a warehouse? Nope, can't go in there. Where does this go? Maybe the warehouse isn't here. Maybe I just have to, like, leave. Maybe the warehouse is at another location. It does say travel to the warehouse. All right. Yep, there's the warehouse right there. Okay, so I gotta go to, like, Colonia or something over here. I guess I don't have a reason to go there. I guess we'll just go to the warehouse since that's what the game wants me to do. Oh, look, dude, I've got, like, a little horsey. I'm gonna name him Bruce. Bruce the horse, best Bruce. You must bring characters to this location. Okay, cool, man. Cosmo, thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is how I look when somebody says that Star Wars is better than Warhammer 40k.
We might be at the wrong spot. There's no one here.
Lucella said there'd be an Asian here.
Lucullus is clearly mistaken. If there was someone here, I would know.
That's a very useful skill.
Hey, don't move.
Calm down. I am Julius Calidus of the Occulta Speculatores of Legio Prima Italica. I presume you are my reinforcements.
Okay, hello, Primo Metallica. How are you? I am your new Primus.
All right, great Prime. See that warehouse? They store Greek fire there. First order of business is to steal it. Unfortunately, the moment we move into that warehouse, they will sound the alarm. So, we should be quick.
All right, Katsudia, thank you for the follow. And then Cosmo, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that, guys. Okay. We should make sure no one escapes. The last thing we need is
By
reinforcements.
the time anyone comes from the city, we're long gone. There's a small camp of sentries just down this hill. If we hit them first, they won't show up as reinforcements.
But then the ones inside the warehouse will hear the fighting and be ready for us.
You have touched the matter with a needle. The choice is yours, Prime.
I mean, I say we sweep the guys at the bottom and then we just go up there and we just, you know, we Ave Imperador all over that motherfucker. That's what I think we do. We take out the guys at the bottom and then we march on up there in slow motion with like the flames of the camp behind us, and they'll see that cinematic entrance and they'll be like, all is lost, and they'll just run away because it'll be too badass. All right. Let's go deal with these guys over here. Yeah, dude, exactly. What would Scarface do? Exactly. You understand my way of playing video games. Someone in chat understands me.
Look alive! The Romans are here! How did they get so close?
All right, so, like, obviously I'm the badass here, so I'm going to go in first. Because, like, it said that I'm supposed to be in the fray. So let's fray it up. I can put bleeding on this guy. How much HP does he have? Yeah, dude, do that. Nyah! He didn't die. Feels bad. Okay, he died that time. So light infantry has focus. Many of their skills require focus to activate. Focus is spent when the skills are used. Every time they make an attack, they'll get focus equal to the combined focus per attack of their equipped weapons. Okay, so he's got like 1 out of 5 focus right now. And it looks like he can throw a knife at somebody. That's kind of cool. I dig that. I dig that.
Pulled pork sliders.
All right, let's get everybody into formation down here, dude. We need to form a line. There you go. There you go. We'll hide the old man behind this big thing full of barrels. There we go. All right, so we do a crippling shot. Dude, I can light this guy on fire? Yeah, dude, light his ass on fire. Oh, you're on fire and I'm not. Get wrecked. Jesus, bro. From that far away?
Follow me.
I'm offended. Can't use ranged weapons like that. Like, who uses ranged weapons from range, bro? This is just mayhem. Oh, sweet, dude. Nice little sack tap right there. I like it. I like it. Hit the enemy where they're weak. I respect it. What does this one do? Excess damage dealt to shield strength. He doesn't have a shield. Oh, no, dude. I have made poor decision-making decisions. Okay, so apparently my blow glanced off of him. Feels bad. You go get into cover and cover this flank. Probably should have ran that first so that people could move farther. That's what a smart man would have done. I mean, I could light a guy on fire. It is a strategy that has served me previously. Like, I'm not against lighting a guy on fire. Yeah, go stand on that dead guy. Go stand on his face. No! Santa Claus! You were like a Santa Claus to me. Oh, they focus fire. That's inconvenient. I think that one was the tough one. Oh, does she not get her action back, or was that? Oh, he wasn't a militia. Okay, all right. That's it, huh? That's all you had in the tank?
Excellent. Keep at them, and this will soon be over.
All right, you go run down that archer and get some Rowenge, bro.
Glorious strike for a feeble old man. What did you study?
Philosophy.
You shall teach me this philosophy, and together we shall slay many foes.
Philosophy of beating people with a stick? I feel like I can respect that. Oh no, dude. Okay, well that was inefficient, but I didn't think they would like move through each other and stuff. So like the attacks of opportunity in this game work differently from other games. If you move at all inside their zone of control, you get hit, whereas most other games, it's if you move outside the zone of control, but you can still orbit them. So I'm gonna have to adjust for that. Every man for himself.
I didn't see that one coming.
The most honorable of positions. The classic every man for himself routine. He can't really get there. He can, though.
I think this is the last of them.
I think old man is gonna be okay. I think he's gonna be all right. I think he's gonna make it. What does that do? Interrupt, knock an arrow, wait for the enemy to move in a cone. Oh, it's Overwatch, dude. That would have been nice to know about. Okay. I guess you can move up behind this bush right here. Yeah, dude, use the bush as cover. Asiati, thank you very much for the follow. Shin Guards, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate that. Oh, damn, he actually got out. No! Right in the butt cheek, dude. Unkind. Finish him. Ah! I'd be so upset if I was like tangling in combat and then all of a sudden it was just like, ah, my ass! Like, I'd be deeply upset about that. Truly unacceptable. Can I loot these guys? No, there's no looting. Okay. I mean, I just, you know, I was thinking like how cool it would be if I got some free loot or whatever, but like, I guess it's not that kind of RPG where there's like little lootable nodes around and stuff. At least not yet. Godier, thank you for the 31 months. Appreciate that. Welcome on in.
Be Victus.
So like, these guys are gonna know we're coming now, right? Can I like save real fast? Yes. Let us save. Hey, what's up, Buns? How you doing? Yeah, I was more excited when I thought they were going to give me a fancy hat. Now, they don't have a fancy hat. I'm more disappointed than I expected to be. Like, I just, you know, I'm greatly stimulated by the possibility of fancy hats. Maybe it will loot. It looks like I may... Oh, yeah, he does glow when I put the thing on him. It's like a very, very light highlight. Okay, medicine, the head of a pike. Oh, it auto-loots everything. Okay, we got some bows over here. Oh, and they come in different grades and qualities, too. A packed lunch. We done stole this man's grilled cheese. Schematic. Assassin's equipment. Sweet, bro. Light armor rings. I get the feeling we're going to be doing crafting, dude. You can't have a video game nowadays without crafting. It's a part of the gaming ecosystem that we live in. Every game has to have crafting. It's mandatory. You know what I mean? Like, just throw some crafting in it. I don't know how I want to enter this place. So there's like a guy standing over there. All right. I don't know what the best way to enter here is. Trying to take a look at like the cover and oh, I see loot. We're going this way. Never mind. I take it back. Caution to the breeze. I see loot. Nah, dude, we're gonna go get this treasure chest.
May Hercules, the enemy is upon us. I see them. Let's get those bastards.
Huh. We may have to make a little trap over here. I think we're gonna do a little trappy boy action, dude.
Come on, this way.
This guy, come with me. Like, don't mind him. That's Benny. He never learned how to talk. He just makes a series of visceral, loud noises. Benny, you want to go to Taco Bell after the battle? Oh, that's only 2 health, though. Weak. Okay. He's dead. Slaughter them. I kind of feel like I should lock down that archer, otherwise he's going to sit back there and be annoying. I'm gonna do it. Everyone has to channel their Benny-like enthusiasm. It's the only way we get through this. I need everyone to just scream enthusiastically. Yeah, we can shred some armor. I don't know if I actually shredded armor right there. I'm not sure. Pull the old man back, though. I need him to be protected. Protect Santa Claus at all costs. SD Buddha, thank you for the follow. Lucy, thank you for the follow as well, guys. Welcome on in. Like, you think when they're recording, so like, you go into the recording studio and you're a voice actor, and they're like, we want you to go like how do they describe that to you? Like, do you just do the noise and then they'll be like, well, bring it a little bit lower on the front end and then have it kind of taper upwards? You're like, how does that process work for like indescribable noises? Or do you just make random noises until they're happy? Yeah, like, do you just sit there in the recording booth being like, like just making noises and then they just go through the recording and grab the one they like? I figure they do it like just leave the mic open and they just have you make noises and then they take the ones they like. Oh, he running away. Cowardice. And then he shot Santa in the butt cheek. No presents for you this year. That's definitely, of all the things, that puts you on the naughty list for sure. There's like no way you go on the nice list after shooting Santa in the butt cheek.
Get over there! Advance!
Oh, cool, dude. My shield came back. Yay for me. So any attack from front is deflected. Yeah, do that. Oh, dude, that's so sick. Now somebody can run up behind me onto my shoulder and jump off my shield 300 style for maximum Zack Snyder effect. Damn it, we didn't get the damage roll. I was hoping he'd kill him. Yoy! He should burn to death on the next turn, I think. So, like, I don't think we have to worry about him just yet. What about from right there? Yay! Burn! I need this big, like, legionary guy to go away, like this hoplite. Like, he needs to go, like, right now. I don't know what I want to do with this guy. Because if I put him right here, he's going to get flanked when this guy comes around on the next turn. So, like, I don't know if he should just, like, chill over here in cover. I guess we'll just go all in. That everybody? That's everybody.
I just think about big name actors doing sound effects for side characters in movies.
Yeah, dude, that's kind of like Alan Tudyk. He went to Juilliard and he makes chicken noises in Disney movies. Dude, are they going to try to death from above me? I don't like the idea of being death from above. I'd prefer to keep this a reasonably death from above-less experience. Kenneth, what's up, dude? Thank you for the 40 months. Appreciate it. Hey, Turnus, thank you for the 22 months. Appreciate that as well. Clinic, thank you for the follow. Nup, thank you for the follow. Void, thank you for the follows. Appreciate that, guys. Not bad, not bad. I have no idea how that killed that guy, but, like, fair enough. I could send him in here to lock down the archers, but we're kind of, like, scuffed right now, dude. Like, we're not even at, like, the outset of this fight yet, and we're already, like, beat the hell up. He's reasonably fresh. I guess he could go in here and tank. Oh, there's another archer back there, too. That's annoying. Okay, so everybody reform up, actually. Can I change his facing? Like, is that possible? Yeah, let's get back into lines and stuff. Let's, like, fight them from right here at a choke point. Ranged weapons do seem strong. I don't know if I would say OP, but they do seem good. Like, it seems like you have to pay attention to where your shield guys are, because they can, like, intercept attacks and stuff, I think. Okay, somehow he snaked that through.
Follow me!
Almost 3 years.
The chat will be followers only mode forever. You gotta turn it back on. We get bot rated by porn bots. Yeah, it happens like every day if I don't have followers only on. Yep. I would have preferred to have bum rushed the archers, but, like, let's just get in here. We gotta do something. Oh, he didn't get the kill, dude. The damage is so random in this game, dude. It's, like, all over the place.
One more left. Come on, we can do this.
My man didn't pass math class. This is considerably more than one. Oh, my objective. I guess I don't have to kill them all. I was totally going to kill them all, but I guess I don't have to. I got to figure out a way to snake an arrow around here. Oh, you just can't fire at somebody that's in cover? Interesting. Oh, sweet, dude. What is that? Oh, yeah, definitely do that. He's going to step forward, so, like, absolutely do that. That's the best plan ever. And then you come over here and donk this guy. You know, just give this guy the old bonk. You know, the old quick and trashy bonk attack.
Dying for this. I have a wife and children.
Okay. Sweet, dude. I thought I had to kill them all. I was, like, plotting on how I was going to finish this fight because there were so many left. Loot! Give me the loots. We've got another Toxo. We've got an ass piss. We've got a heavy armor plate. We've got 56 denarii. And we've got a packed lunch. 22 more dollars. Some more plates. Okay. Obviously, we have to loot all the things because there are many lootable objects here. I should probably equip... I bet these items are better than what I have, and I bet that other fight would have been easier if I had taken the time to go through. Yeah, like, that's an extra damage right there, so, like, definitely get that. The shield isn't quite as good, though, which is kind of a bummer. What about you? So, you're better with a hot... Oh, you've got a Gladius over here? Yeah, go with the upgraded Gladius, then. We gotta have at least one sword guy in here. And then Cineros, a.k.a. the Santa Claus. He can't use anything over here. Nope. Although this toga is better than the toga that he's currently wearing, so... Al Karma, Top Hat, thank you for the follows, guys. Appreciate that. Welcome on in. That spear's better than what he has, so we'll throw that in. I'm bummed out that the Aspis isn't as good as it looks. It looked really, really rad. Like, it's all big and made out of metal and stuff, so I thought maybe it'd give us, like, some serious... I thought it'd give us, like, some serious bonuses, you know what I mean? My question is, like, why are they sending, like, an 85-year-old philosopher on, like, a Navy SEALs extraction mission? You know what I mean? Like, don't we have better people for this? I'm not trying to be ageist. I'm not. It's just he's, like, 90 years old, bro. Like, don't we have somebody who's, like, 40 or, like, 35 or something? Like, another Praetorian or something around that could do this? He brings wisdom? I don't think that you can stab a guy in the neck with wisdom. He does seem to have butt cheeks that are carved out of Kevlar, though. You raise a good point. They sent me as well, and I have no experience whatsoever. So, like, you're probably correct in that regard. Aw, dude, skill trees? I love skill trees. Sweet, man. But I love treasure chests more. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's mine. Dibs. Dibs. I call dibs on that. That's mine. Dibs. Yup. Yup. That's the ticket. That really kind of completes the look, I think. You gotta call dibs. That's how military looting works. Like, you gotta, it functions on a strict dibs no backsies situation. Yeah, we can just quit the game now. I look stylish, bro. Like, we don't even need to play anymore. Like, done. Like, Fashion Quest is concluded. That's the whole reason I play RPGs anyways, is just to be fashionable. So, like, we win. We're done. We can all go do something else. The Archer is a temporary party member, so she's just here for the storyline. A Linothorax that gives no armor? Then, well, what use is it? I guess it gives some resistances. A coin box. Dude, this is like playing a mobile game almost. They'd be like, how much would you like to buy? A few coins? A small pouch of coins? A box of coins? A trove of coins? Pristine salvage. Sorry, salvage. Everybody's saying V's like W's in this game. Oh, we got 2 helmets, dude. Now I can, dude, I can be helmet buddies. Yo, Queso. Oh, Queso's already got a helmet. This helmet's better, though. Queso, slap this helmet on. We got a match, bro. Oh, apparently that shield is, like, way better than what he's got. It's little, though. Look how little it is, dude. What is that going to shield you from? Like a BB? What ability does it give? You can commit yourself, which gives you 50% shield strength maximum. So that'll give him 2 more shield strength. That's kind of dope, dude. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Old man, wear this loose helmet. Oh, he can't, but he can wear the linothorax. Oh, boy. Yo, he's kind of beefy for a 90-year-old. This guy's got some... Okay, I take it back, dude. No wonder he hit so hard with that stick. He's showing a little too much leg, though, dude. Like, all I'm saying is if he moves right, you might, like, see some tip popping out. Like, I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Battle's off. Battle's off. Somebody's peeking right now. Somebody's peep is poking. Get that thing back inside the skirt there, brother. All right, game back on. Dude, Roman times were so awesome because you didn't have to do core workouts. You just wore armor that gave you abs. Like, you didn't even have to work out back then. You just put on armor that gave you pecs and abs. Like, you didn't have to go to the gym at all. Not even once. You'd be like, nah, dude, my armor's got muscles on it. I don't need that. Oh. What is this, like the poop stool? Alright. Ye olde poop stool. Bro, I saw that picture of J.K. Simmons for that movie that he did with what's his name? Chris Pratt. Dude, he was jacked in that movie. I was like, God damn. J.K. Simmons bringing his A game out here. Hold on, I gotta search for more treasure, dude. Hold on, there might be more lootables. You gotta give me a second. See? See? Oh, it feels so good to be... Oh, it feels so good to be validated. Oh, it feels good. That helmet is... That helmet is not the look. I'm gonna say that right now. That helmet is not the look. That, I mean, it's good, but it's ugly, dude. And I can't be... I gotta be styling when I'm out here just, like, dunking on Corinthians and shit. Yeah, dude. Like, that helmet stinks of desperation. Oh, good. We'll put it on the old man. We'll put him in a funny hat. There we go. Enjoy your funny hat, bro. What does that do? Your critical damage is up. Your base damage minimum is up. Well, he does hit the hardest, so he should probably have that. Weirdly enough, the guy with the stick... Dude, the tape on his stick changes colors to match his outfit. That's a low-key detail that I kind of dig. I just noticed that. The colors on your characters, they change to match your chest piece. That's actually a really, really good feature so that you don't end up looking like an exploded Skittle bag. He's like, hold on, bro. I just got a new chest piece. I gotta go customize my stick so it matches. I think it does. Because his stick was blue a minute ago. Or maybe his stick spontaneously changed colors in the midst of our adventure. I don't know. His stick was blue a minute ago, okay? You just gotta believe me. Go back and watch the VOD. His stick was blue. Now his stick is red. Why am I looking at his stick? Because it's prominent, dude. If he's gonna wave it in my face, I'm gonna look at it. Like, if you don't want me to look, don't show it off. Yeah, like, go back to the fight on the boat. His stick was blue. So I thought this game had the same thing going on that Assassin's Creed Odyssey had, where your armor always changed color to match your chest piece. Frankly, one of my favorite features of that game. It's a mood stick. How angry is Santa Claus? Medium green. Mood stick, oh mood stick, it smacks you in your dick, it hurts, and it really fucking stings. The Athena talisman makes your crits crit harder, and it gave him also +1 damage. I feel like I missed some loot around here, dude. You gotta look around some more. I'm a loot hound. I'm sorry, chat. You guys are just gonna have to deal with the fact that I can't be happy in a video game unless I find every single lootable. Like, I will legit start games over because I missed one chest. I will load a save. Actually, we may have gotten everything. Oh, did it? There was a notification? Sweet, dude. Are you guys getting drops, dude? You guys should be getting drops. Are you guys getting drops? Like, can anybody register in and just tell me that you got some drops? Because I enabled the thing. Somebody said that drops was working. Okay, so some people got some drops. Okay, sweet. Thank you, chat. They give you, like, different skins and stuff for your characters, like, for, like, the next couple days if you stream the game. 1777, thank you for the follow. Con Humanus, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate that. Nelly, thank you for the sub as well. We must find the Greek fire. Dude, they made it sound like they had hella Greek fire, dude. They have like 5 gallons of Greek fire. Was this really worth the effort? Alright.
Be careful with those jars. The liquid inside is highly volatile. It'll make quick work of those ships.
So what's the next step in our plan?
This was the easy part. Now we have to sneak into the harbor and burn the ships.
Okay.
And then we have to sneak back out, one supposes.
Not necessarily, but ideally.
Bro, why are you bringing a Harry Potter book into a combat zone? That is not regulation equipment for being outside the wire. My man brought a Harry Potter book. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's like, but I gotta find out what happens with the Sorcerer's Stone. What if I die without ever finding out? Helix, thank you for the follow. You've been knighted in the Nerd Castle. ST, thank you for the resub, man. Appreciate that. Supernova, thank you for the sub as well. Alright. Well, let's achieve the objective.
Sure. Whatever.
Oh, I have unspent skill points. Let us develop our skills. Alright, so I can get more health. I do get punched in the face a lot. I can get some more resistances. Flawless defense. It puts defending on yourself. All resistances are set to the equal value of the highest resistance, and maximum resistance is increased by 10, but your movement is reduced. The best defense is a good offense, so we get bonus damage to our shield bash as long as we have full shield points. Okay. That makes me better in heavy armor, so that's pretty cool. We also have knockdown, which seems good for, like, isolating and eliminating somebody. Resistances would put us at, like, above 20%, though. And since most attacks are doing, like, 5 to 6, that's like a 1 damage reduction on top of my shield absorbing. I don't know. I'm the kind of person that sits here and stares at the skill list for, like, an hour before I make a decision. I'm not impulsive. I'm indecisive when it comes to stuff like this, but I think I want knockdown. This is just like, we picked that at the beginning of the game. It's like our rhetorical style. Alright, Queso, what you got for me? Let's see here. Jury-rigged. You're immune to all negative statuses that affect shields. Oh, so he can, like, duct tape his shield mid-combat? That's kind of sick. Brace restores 25 shield strength per stack of strong. Yeah, we can build him to tank. Let's do that. Let's get his resistances up. We're going to focus on him going, like, all defender. He's got medic. Okay. So he can poison his stick? Does he have a healing ability? Why did they have, like, a healing buff on the first stack of the tree before you even have a healing ability? Okay, so he gets a res. Alright, well, we'll get the thing that gets rid of conditions. That sounds good. Bestie has got one over here, so he's got Shiv, Born Ready. He starts with 30% max focus. That's not bad. Dodge. The next attack has a 50% chance to inflict no damage or status. Bloodthirsty. Killing an enemy gives you a stack of Bloodthirsty. I kind of like him starting out with full focus. Because that's just like an extra 3 damage every turn. What is his focus total? Like, how much focus can he actually have? 5. So with 30% maximum focus, it depends how it rounds. Let's see. Prowling, if the nearest ally is 6 hexes away. So basically, you send him out by himself. Applies Savage to himself. Gives a free critical attack. Tactical advantage. You don't get attacks of opportunity. That's nice for disengaging. And then I guess he has like a fist fighter skill too, where you can have him with no weapons and he just punches people. Alright, well, let's just start with the focus generation. Because, like, we're having trouble getting enough focus every fight to actually use his ability more than once or twice, so... Well, I can level her up, too. Is she actually a part of the set now? Oh, she is, dude. She's actually like an official party member. What does that do? A barbed arrow? Ew. Does a lot of damage, though.
Pulled pork sliders. Okay.
Hollow, thank you for the follow. Helix, thank you for the follow as well. Flowers for Megatron, thank you for the sub. I'm going to go grab a drink real fast. My throat is dry, chat. I'm talking a lot today. I'm being very vocal. I'm making up for last week when I lost my voice by giving you guys extra conversational content today. Morph, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to go grab a drink, and I'm going to go do my bathroom stuff, and then we'll make it to the end of the stream. I'll be right back.
Pulled pork sliders.
Dude, I'm looking kind of rough right now. See if I can get the camera working. So you guys can effectively make fun of me. I look terrible at the moment, dude. I just walked past a mirror and I was like, oh, that was a mistake. Fucked up. Fucked up. Oh, dude, camera's still being weird. Man, I wanted to show you how awful I look. I was trying to share just how absolutely scuffed I look right now on the internet, but I guess the internet doesn't want to allow it. I've tried every USB port. What's up, Sirius? How you doing? Welcome on in. Baddies are bad. What's up, dude? Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Sevich, Tax, Morph, and Hollow. Thank you for the follows, dudes.
Pulled pork sliders.
It's pretty bad when the camera won't turn on. Like, it knows you look that bad, and it's like, nah, bro, I'm saving you from yourself right now. People of the world don't need to see that. Well, we can level up her Interrupt. Oh, Interrupt can hit 2 targets before it ends. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, I want that. I'm not even gonna look at the other stuff. I want, like, super Overwatch, dude. No, I walked past a mirror after I went pee, and I was like, ugh, man, I don't look good right now. Like, I am not in my sexiest form at the moment. I gotta work on that. Yeah, dude, like, I was so ugly today that my camera broke. All right, everybody hop on the horse. So now we gotta, like, sneak in and burn some boats. All right. Forward, Bruce. Onwards to adventure! Marching along the coast has its advantages, not at least the which being the discovery of numerous coves of Aegeum Mare. One of these coves seems to have secret beaches, and like this one, they are well protected and secure. Yeah, let's go fishing, dude. Of the fish you caught that day, the last one attracts your attention. It's a beautiful little thing with many bright colors. In an attempt to release it into the water, you touch it, and that's a mistake. Kind of pain you haven't experienced before shoots through your arm, and you drop the fish. Wait, dude, I got fish poisoned? Man. Got betrayed by the pescado, bro. Gekkagees, thank you for the follow. And Gamers, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Dude, you just wanted in. Are you kidding me? Dude, my cat was yowling at the door. I let him in, and now he's yowling to get back out, and it's literally been 45 seconds. Bro, you are just killing me right now, dude. You're killing me. You're utterly killing me right now. I'm not letting you out. You wanted in. You're going to stay here.
We made it here unnoticed. So far, so good. Now we just need to get through that gate with the Greek fire. Just one guard. Let's you and I go up there and deal with him, Premier.
Okay.
Indeed. We'll see what our options are once we're atop the wall.
We will meet you down on the docks. Good luck.
I'm not a big fan of auxiliary action like this. I feel like this is probably a task that's better suited to someone who's, like, competent. But okay.
I'm taking him. Get ready.
Jesus. Okay. Definitely know who not to fuck with in the group.
Good. The ships are moored quite close to each other. Fire will spread easily.
Okay, so like, what are our options?
This part of the docks appears to be infrequently patrolled. Getting to the ships shouldn't be a problem. Let's signal to the others to move the Greek fire crate as close as they can to the galleys.
Okay.
At once, Prime. Let's go.
I guess we have a couple of different options for how to get this party started. We could lob a pot of Greek fire onto the deck of that nearest galley from the pier below. That would give us a head start on our main objective. Or those 3 guards look half asleep. I'm sure we could take them out the same way I handled this guy here. That means less enemies to fight.
Yeah, let's eliminate the enemies.
I can see the merit of both plans. Let's regroup with the others and then decide.
No, but I'm the prime and I just made the decision. Like, I'm the shot caller. Like, I already made the call. Like, am I in charge or am I not in charge? This isn't like a democratic unit here. I said, let's go shiv those guys. Let's go do it. It'll be fun. You'll enjoy yourself.
Are we ready?
We are. How do you want to do this?
Let's take out the guards.
Good. We have the advantage right now since they don't even know we're here. The less guards we have to fight, the better our chance of getting out of this alive.
Sneaking around and stabbing soldiers in the back. Is this how we fight? I say we toss a few fire jars onto the deck of this galley here.
Listen, bro. I like you. I think you're awesome. I really like your abilities. Like, I think you're a fun guy. But, like, let's have Calidus weigh in.
Not really.
Oh.
Both plans seem hideously dangerous to me. We are surrounded deep behind enemy lines. That said, I have no preference.
We're killing the guards quietly.
Slow and steady wins the race. Come on.
Sirius. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Look like a grown-up version of Danny from the original version. Who's Danny? And
I believe if we set
I don't know
just
who
2 galleys
Danny is.
aflame, no one can stop the fire
I
spreading.
don't get the
Aim your
reference.
jars at the center of each ship. Near the
I
mast.
appreciate the biddies.
If the sails catch fire, that'll do the job.
Okay. So, like, set fire to 2 ships. Okay, so we're gonna have to, like, fight our way there. Okay. Let's have the ranged characters grab those. Actually, no, I guess the guys in front should probably grab them. Alright, we'll start out back a little bit. Because these guys have the tank to actually get this done. Oliver! God. God, dude, he's like clawing the paint off the door. He's like, fine, you made me do this. Die, housing value! Hope you enjoy your weekend spent unmounting and repainting this door! That's what you get for not giving me what I want. Scam Rider, thank you for the follow. You've been Night in the Nerd Castle. Anorax, thank you for the follow as well. Treco, thank you for the 31 months. All right, I gotta see who Danny is in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hold on. I don't remember this character at all. Apparently, it has been far too long since I've seen the Ninja Turtle movies. Huh. Danny Pennington. That from like the old live actions? Yeah, it's from the 1990 movie. I don't remember him at all, bro. You guys remember this kid right here, dude? I don't remember this kid. Apparently, I just haven't been keeping up on like my movie watching. I gotta do like a better job from now on. I spared the captain at the beginning. All right, run it. Oh, we can get more than one Greek fire? Yes, everyone pick up Greek fire then. That's my first turn. Everyone picks up Greek fire. Spear guy over there, spear guy over there. Barricades and shit. It doesn't seem like there's that many of them unless reinforcements are going to show up. Alright, everybody got your Greek fire? Apparently I can throw it at people. Sweet, dude. I only need to light 2 ships on fire. The rest of this Greek fire can be reserved for humans. Yeah, I've got a feeling it can't be this easy, too. Like, there's not that many of them. Like, compared to that last fight, I feel like this one is... Do I send Santa up to deal with this guy? He's the only one that can move that far. Yeah, Santa, go smack this guy. Go give him the bonk. It's a pretty good game, Zebrius, but it is $45, so I get it if people are like, I'm gonna wait for a sale. But it is pretty cool. Like, it is a solidly constructed RPG. Oh, there's access over here, too? I'm just going to go around and I'll go up the galley once we get it cleared. I don't even know if that archer's aware of us right now, but if he becomes aware of us, this could become a headache. He's going after Santa! Everyone protect the Santa! Ah! Yeah, dude, this is just the quest to save Roman Christmas. That's all that it is. These ships have to burn so that Santa can do his thing on Christmas Eve. So that guy's got, like, the shield and everything, so we actually gotta, like, fight him. Yeah, I don't think these guys aggro until you get on the ship, but it looks like we can sneak up. Oh, there's a bunch of them up there. Maybe we should go the back way. and then just like chuck the Greek fire from like right here. That feels like it might be a safer option. Okay, maybe after we kill this guy, we turn back around and we sneak up this way, throw the fire on there, and then we'll figure it out from there. Oh, he's got a shield. I'm dumb. I was going to use that to break his shield, but I can't. Hee hee. The less damage we take here, the happier I'll be. Of course he rolled a 4. We needed a 5 or a 6 to kill. Why wouldn't he roll a 4? Santa, finish him off. I can always trust you to get the job done. Honestly, don't think I need to send everybody. I can probably just send, like, maybe I'll keep everybody else, like, over here in reserve. Just in case. My chonky boys are having trouble keeping up, though. Yeah, we're in stealth right now. Our stealth will break if we go up to there. So I think I get to here and I throw the fire pot. So I'll probably take a turn to let these guys, like, catch up so that I have my heavy guys go in first if this falls apart. Like, I don't know if it's going to kill these guys instantly when I throw the fire. How far can I throw the fire? Hopefully far enough. It said 6 hexes.
Raise the alarm! Romans are within the city walls!
Right. We have successfully woken up all of Mytilene. We need to burn those ships quickly, or this whole operation will have been for nothing.
Accurate. Feels accurate. They only have the one archer. So if I can fire with her and then have her fall back over to here and then just have my heavies surround this ladder, they'll have to come down to me. We are definitely burning some ships right now. Okay, let's see what happens.
Roman craftsmanship.
I mean, technically, if we can get them all in this little area, we can throw fire on them and they'll all just burn to death. I feel like that's probably like a valid option. I don't know if item usage counts as an action or if it's like free. Uh-oh. Is he behind cover right there? Okay, so he is behind cover, but he should bleed to death, so it shouldn't matter. Sorry, I had to make a schnoz, bro. I had to schnoz it out. Scam Writer, City, Harry P, The High King, Dark Fox, Mapper. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for him at the bottom of the ladder. I mean, technically I could throw... Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. All right, so we'll save the Greek fire for the guys on the right. They're not going to get here for a while anyways, and they're just mooks, so who cares? Bye, Archer. He arches no longer. Well, there's another one, bro. I'm all sneezy. Apparently, I've got particulate matter in my nasal hairs. Oh, is that how many turns till more guys show up? It is how many turns till more guys show up. So we kind of need to fight forward. However, the fire does seem to be spreading, so I'm not convinced we can actually make it. So I feel like we finish off these dudes right here, and then we go around the long way, basically. Oh, I think I have to have an enemy to, like... Well, I guess not. I don't know. Maybe he'll change his facing out. I'm a big fan of cheesy strategies in games like this in XCOM, so I'm just going to be cheesy.
Having trouble.
I've got a feeling the fire's going to spread and they're not going to be able to make it up the gangplank. And these guys will both get one-shotted by one Overwatch, so I'm not really that worried about it. Well, I guess I could have knocked him down. I didn't even think about that. It's okay. Santa Claus will finish him off. Santa Claus is mowing you down. One-shotted. Take that, you turd. What? Oh my goodness gracious. I am so offended. Damn it. My plan has failed. Yay! This guy's got 8 HP left. All right. Get the work done. All right. I'm going to advance aggressively in this direction. I don't see how that possibly has line of sight with the height difference. And especially with that shield right there. I feel like that archer is playing a cheesy game. Dude, there's no way. Look at that angle. He definitely does not have line of sight. All right, we're gonna finish this guy off real quick. And then we just need to hard engage. Like, we need to turn on the jets. That guy's like still back there, but I kind of feel like we can outrun him. Plus he's burning. And he's got 2 stacks, so he's losing 40% of his health per turn. We'll see. If he catches us, he catches us. Oh, that guy's burning now, too. Okay. For some reason, all these guys running around on fire entertains me. Chad, am I a sociopath? Burn! We on fire up in here. The city's hot. We on fire. Shorty, take it off. If it get too hot up in this spot, he on fire.
They walk into our trap.
No, they can't take the Greek fire because I already took all the Greek fire. All of the Greek fire is currently in my possession. Dude, can you go put this guy out of his misery? Thank you. Just go put him down real fast. There you go. Well done. You got no movement left? Alright. You guys maybe hang tight. I do like how the AI makes their little range guys come out of cover, fire, and run back into cover. It's kind of cool. Man, that shit no joke spreads. Like, that's not even a flammable surface and it's spreading. Okay, so who still has fire left? You've still got fire left, so maybe you go burn this boat over here. You guys absolutely need to not be in that area anymore. Overwatch cheese. Koi, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate that tremendously. Thank you. Elith, Daft, and the Terror Games. Thank you for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. Welcome on in. Wavy Jim, I see that sub. I seen it. I done seen it with my eyes.
I see them. Let's get those bastards.
Freaking wreck, dude. Overwatch, not gonna lie, a little bit busted. Oh no, dude, baseball game week. You can't throw that far. Like, I want him to cross right there, but I'm worried he's not gonna make it.
Hang on, Clarence. We're here to save you.
Oh boy. Okay, so what we've learned today is that fire is very spready. That's what we've learned. Fire is intensely spready. I thought that throwing Greek fire on some stone wouldn't be that big of a tactical issue. But instead, it became a tactical issue.
That's done it. There's no saving these galleys now.
Molten Borax, thank you for the 31 months. Appreciate that. Oh, it just ends? Oh, I thought we'd at least have to do like some cleanup or something.
I call this a success. Even the harbor itself is aflame.
That guy's name is Thermos. Does he enjoy hot beverages? All right, let's go join them up and get well. You know, I don't want to seem greedy. I don't want to seem greedy for glory. So I'm gonna say, let's go join the team.
An admirable goal, young Prime. Let us move out then.
What? Oh yeah, there is a naked lady. Dude, I didn't even notice. That's how you can tell I'm like at the age of like 35. Like 17-year-old me be like, oh sweet dude, it's a boobage. Now I'm like 35 and I don't even fucking notice. I was like, oh shit, there's boobs on screen. Like, bro. That is a lot of fire. We got a little bit pyrotechnical out here. A Doru. Okay, Corinthian helmet. Sweet, sweet. A bowstring. Alright. A food sack. Well, I hope there was no loot back there, because that loot is gone. Yeah, the small packages on Roman statues are there for a reason. Culturally, the Romans liked growers, not showers. So, like, when you were not, like, at attention, you were expected to have, like, aesthetically tiny package. And then, like, on the job, it was supposed to, like, grow to meet the challenge. That was very much, that's why the statues always have small packages. Staff grip, some more linothoraxes. I'll do you one better. It's a sittable bench. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bro, you don't want to spread your legs that wide wearing that on that bench, bro. Do you feel a breeze right now? I'm just saying.
Pulled pork sliders.
Yeah, like legs together, my man. Legs together. Come on, let's show some decorum out here. Land Jane, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Koi, thank you for the sub. Torellis, Bragg, Neek, and Molten. Thank you for the follows and the subs, guys. Oh. Sweet, dude. Bunch of salvage. An oil jar. Some monies. A medicine bundle. I still have no fucking clue what any of these items do. They have not introduced the mechanics yet, so I have no idea. Oh, it's kind of weird that the map just arbitrarily ends right there. You feel like they could have put up a fence or something with like a door, but you can't get through it. It's locked or whatever. Game has lots of invisible walls. How come this lady has clothes, but the other lady had to be a statue naked? What's up, Vengeance? Things are good, man. I'm chilling. A Lanchea. Sweet, dude. Big old box of money. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yo! THQ Nordic rolling through with the raid. What is up? How you guys doing? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Very, very nice of you. Welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. If you guys don't know, THQ Nordic, they're the ones that done made the game. They're the ones that done made this video game that we are consuming right now with our hands and our eyes. Welcome on in, folks. How'd you guys enjoy the game? This game is dope, dude. And I'm not just saying that because the developers are sitting here. I did a preview of this game on YouTube like a month ago, 2 months ago. And honestly, one of the tighter demos I played this year. Like, it's pretty sick, dude. It's pretty sick. How often do you get to play a Roman RPG? There's like this, and there's like Age of Decadence. That's like the only two. There are no other Roman RPGs like Baldur's Gate style. That's all you get. You get this, you get Age of Decadence. So anyways, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Good work on the game. It's a lot of fun. It's fantastic. Relay that, if you will, to the developers as well. I covered their first game, Expeditions Conquistadors. I missed Vikings, but I got back into this one because some of the gameplay videos look sick as hell. And I'm glad that it is actually a lot of fun. I've been looking forward to this day, so I'm really glad that it's live. Welcome on in, folks. I appreciate y'all being here. We just got done burning some ships and putting on some cool cranial accessories. Our helmet game, I'm going to tell you this. It's on point right now. All right, our helmets are looking good, except for Santa Claus. Santa Claus's helmet looking a little, you know, like I couldn't put it on, but I could make Santa wear it, you know what I mean? So Santa Claus, his helmet, Santa Claus, his fashion is arranged mostly so he can show off these rockin' guns right here. He's got like a J.K. Simmons thing going on at the moment where he's kind of like tacked out, dude. My man's looking buff, but like, you know, right here, like me and Queso, dude. Me and Queso, me and the Cheese Man, we got the matching outfits. We're ready to roll. We're keeping it cohesive along the fashion lines. Roland, I'll see you later, man. Take it easy. Yeah, I never got around to Expeditions Vikings for some reason. I think it just like slipped past my radar or whatever. I don't know. This one, though, I like Roman stuff. Like, I was like, hold up. You telling me you're making a Roman RPG? I'm gonna have to play that. I'm gonna have to acquire that first day. They are indeed in the house. Listen. Red Faction Gorilla. You can't say Red Faction Gorilla out loud. You're gonna make my heart hurt. Red Faction Gorilla was the most fun I've ever had with a video game. Just breaking stuff with a sledgehammer. Disregard all other weapons. Sledgehammer main. Sledgehammer main for life. THQ, thank you for the follow. Detrail, Rex, Depot, Jose, Vereri, thank you for the follows, guys. I really appreciate it. It is a cool helmet. I appreciate the fact that the game allows you to have cool fashion early, because I was explaining this earlier to my audience. I play video games like solely for the fashion. Like, I'm all about that fashion life. I just can't help it. If I don't look cool, I can't get excited about playing the game. And so, like, I like that we're looking dope right now, straight from, like, level 1. Like, we don't start out wearing, like, you know, we're not here wearing, like some underwear and, like, a heart protector and, like, a weapon that's made out of wood. Like, I like that we're in here, dude. Like, we're in here like Ave Imperator, like, straight from the beginning. Hello, Shadowrun. Welcome on in. Love the name. Shadowrun's one of my favorite tabletop games. Triarius, dude, I had a hard time. I had to pick between the Princeps and I had to choose between the Triarius because I love spears. Like, I love spears. And so, like, no matter what I played, I was going to be running a spear. But I had to decide if we were going to be running, like, a long pike or, like, a one-handed spear. And we sat there on the character selection screen for a while, kind of agonizing about it. Thus far, though, the Princeps Vanguard is pretty good. He's pretty tanky. He's pretty tanky and damage-y. Is there any more loot around here? I think we're all looted out. I think we got it all. I didn't see the pop-up, but I wasn't really paying attention because we got that massive raid from THQ. And so, like, I was distracted, okay? I was distractificated. Oh, I like the little details. Like, they actually have, like, historically accurate amphorae on the ship. That's pretty cool. Do you know there's a mountain in Italy? So, amphorae, you couldn't use them again because the inside would rot. They were air sealed. And once you opened them and you poured out the wine or the oil or whatever, it would get rot inside of it and there was no way to clean it. So they threw out the amphorae by, like, the millions. And they threw them out on a special mountain outside of Rome. And to this day, there's a mountain outside of Rome that's made out of pottery shards. 2,000 years later. Just a mountain made out of pottery shards from all the amphorae that they threw away from, like, Roman customs and Roman trade. Gladius is good. I like Gladius. That's a really good game. Another one I would add into the running is Coliseum Road to Freedom. Super underground game that never got any love, but it's really, really good. It's, like, hella fun. All right, well, I guess we'll take our little John boat and get on out of here. You can tell this guy's feeling himself. He's got his swagger on. Swagger laid down tight. Just feeling himself, just flexing. All right, so we got to go back to Colony. Erect a milestone to get experience. All right, let's go do the milestone thing. Hold on, I can click on this stuff. I didn't realize I could click on things. Ah, sweet, dude. I got 50 XP. Hell yeah. What does this do? Hold on. We got to go look at this thing. Oh, dude, there's treasure. Okay, so we got a Clypeus. We got a Lorica musculatata. And we got a Greek hood. Kicking it in the Greek hood. Is there anything else I can click? Hold on. Now I got to, like, obsessively see if there's anything else I can click. I'm a big fan of clicking. We should click all the things. I think we got all the clickables. I think we all clicked out. Oh yeah, dude, Santa can wear the hood. I bet she's got locked gear. I don't even know if she's gonna stay with the party. I don't know if she's like a long-term character or not. Oh, I love Cookie Clicker. I, for one, welcome our Eldritch Overlords from the other side of the cookie portal. Loro, thank you for the follow. Hallis, thank you for the follow. Jakruma, appreciate that, guys. Welcome on in. I mean, what does the hood do for me? It gives him extra health, but he loses resistances. I don't know if it's good for Santa Claus. I don't know if Battle Santa needs it. Didn't we get a new spear? Is the spear better than what I have? Oh, the armor is better than what I have. Sweet, dude. And then we can give this guy our hand-me-downs. Yeah, now we totally match, dude. Squad. We out here. I guess that spear we looted. Oh, there was like a... I thought there was like a 5 to 8 damage spear we picked up, but I don't see it now. Oh, I guess the Doru was worse. Okay. Oh, we already have a Doru. Do I have a game schedule anywhere? I don't, Paxi. So basically what I do is, if you're not familiar with what I do on YouTube, which is my main thing that I do previews with kind of review commentary on indie games every single day. And so typically I stream whatever it is that I put up that day on YouTube. So the YouTube video goes up and then I stream it here so that you get like a 30-minute preview on YouTube and then you get a long play over here. I'm live most days of the week, just in the afternoon Pacific time, around like 1:30, 2 o'clock. You made Roman armor? Dude, that's sick. I had a girlfriend for a while that used to make chainmail out of like rings. She would spend like all day making chainmail rings and then eventually make it into like bracers and like gorgets and stuff like that. That was like back when I was in high school. Are these shields better than what I have? It looks like it's about the same. What ability does it have? So 5 to 9 bludgeoning damage. You need 1 shield strength. So we got to have a strong ability. Doesn't he have a strong ability? I thought he used to. I guess he lost it because it was on his other piece of equipment. So like in order to use that, we have to have strong. So he's going to need like a weapon or something that gives him like the strong trait for us to actually use that crazy shield bash. Yeah, I was going to say, you're more than welcome to jump into my Discord and post it in there. If you're fine with me showing it on stream, I can show it off too. Well, I'm glad I could help you out, Paxi. Thank you for saying so, man. You've got a full Lorica? That's rad, dude. That's hella sick. I don't have like anything like that. I got drunk one time and bought a bullet vest, and I forgot I bought it while I was drunk, and then it just showed up on my like front porch. And so now I have like a bullet vest that like I have no idea why I own it. I got drunk and I decided apparently that I needed a bullet vest. I don't know. Nobody's shooting at me. I have no pressing need for that object. But apparently I bought one when I was intoxicated, so hooray for me and my terrible financial decisions. This is why I tell everybody not to donate to me right here. I'd be like, don't sub, don't donate. I'm like the only streamer that will tell you this. I'm going to spend it on something hella stupid. Your money is better off in your pocket than giving it to me. I'm going to spend it on something super dumb, bro. Like something dumb that I don't need. So just, you know, treat yourself. Instead of giving it to me, just go buy that thing that you wanted for yourself. I'm going to spend it on something super dumb.
Pulled pork sliders.
Arma, thank you for the follow. Ruvian, thank you for the follow. Pochi, it's good to see you again. Thank you for the sub. Welcome. Look at these horse models over here, dude. Look at these horse models. Look at the butt muscles on these horses right here, dude. Look at the butt muscles on this stallion. That's a well-textured horse butt muscle, I'll tell you what. Paxi, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Like, it always cracks me up with game development that at some point there's somebody on the development team where they're like, listen, you get to model the character's junk in his underwear. That's your job for the day. And like that could swing either way depending on the person. People are like, man, I gotta spend all day modeling junk. And then on the other side, somebody's like, all right, I get to model the junk. You know what I mean? I like to think that if I was the manager, I'd be able to pick out and choose who got to model the junk based on how much they would enjoy it to increase kind of their job satisfaction. I like to think that I would have that prescient knowledge, that ability to read my employees. Bedfist, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you for yodeling for chat. No hit kill. Thank you for the sub. Celiathan, thank you for the sub. Sintier, thank you for the sub. I have a problem where my channel is like grown
naked
a lot.
If it meant they could afford to feed us better.
And it's hard for me to keep up with my
Triple A.
notifications anymore. But I'm still obsessive about it, like I'm a little streamer. Like I want to thank each individual person. It's hard, man. I encourage impulsive decisions. Well, shoot us. Thank you very much for the 5 buckaroonies, man. I appreciate it. Will I be playing Warm Snow? Never heard of it. Let's take a look. Is it on Steam? It has a demo. Okay, okay, let's take a look. Animation looks pretty cool. It looks does it have English support? Because the name is in what looks like Japanese on Steam, and all the screenshots are in Japanese. Looks cool though. It looks clean. Very clean animation style. Maybe I'll give it a look tomorrow. It does have English support? Okay, I'll check it out. Mods, if I could get a refund for Doctor, the A is disabled right now due to DMCA concerns.
The smoke of the fires still hang as a thick carpet above Mytilene. I am impressed with your ability to cause mayhem.
Should I take credit for this entire mission? I feel like, you know, this is a good chance to glean some glory. Or we can spread it around the squad a little bit and raise morale. I mean, on one hand, maybe I get a promotion if I take credit and be like, forget you nerds, I'm out of here. On the other hand, being a decent man is usually something that's looked up to. Didn't you say Julius was going to end up being Caesar or something like that? Somebody said that he ends up being Caesar or something at the beginning, but I don't know enough about history to know if that's true. It might be good to ingratiate ourselves to the future Caesar. Like, I don't want to get et tu splattiest. You know what I mean? I can't take credit. It was Julius's plan.
Humility is a quality a capable man should always possess, providing it is backed by skill.
Okay, well, I'll put it on display. I'll put it on the glass, brother. Let's do it.
I like the enthusiasm. Lucullus has told me much about your upbringing and your training, but war is much different than personal combat. Before we leave, go to the practice area and seek out Garwius, who trains the Speculatores. He will teach you a few last important things.
Okay. I just murdered like 50 guys. How much more practice could I need? But I'm going to go along with it. Chain of command and all.
You seen Aegler again
tonight? There's a guy in there. Hold on. Who is this guy?
I've seen her for the
Who's
last
this dude?
time.
Who are you?
What happened?
She gave me some kind of disease.
What'd you do? Like you stole out of the Imperial cookie jar?
Apparently.
Is that what
Ouch.
happened? Like they
I'll
said we
stay
could have
clear as
one
well,
cookie
then.
per legionnaire. I took 2. It was a crime of passion.
Excuse me.
Nice, Rexy. Hell yeah. Get them drops, cousin. Haas, thank you for the follow.
So, wait. Did Thermos send you my way? You have the bearing of a man who knows how to handle himself.
I was told you had things to show me.
You know how to fight, but you've never been to war, have you? Well, the Legion is marching out soon, so we don't have time for the full regimen anyway. Let me show you how to use a pilum, and maybe how to bandage a wound, if it comes to that. Call over your friends, and we'll get started.
Oh, sweet, dude. We get surprise pilums. Oh, I've actually got to, like, fight some guys? Okay. Are they going to throw the pilums at me? I mean, I guess I'm fine with this layout, kind of. I'm going to get this guy right here. There we go.
All right, let me see how good your throwing arm is. Aim that pilum for my shield. The tip is designed to break off and stick in the shield, making it difficult to use.
Okay. All right, all right, all right. So I have the pilum. All right. That definitely broke his shield. The shield is quite broken. Am I supposed to, like, close with him and, like, beat him up? I don't know. Let's find out.
People, let's get in there!
Oh, they're actually, like, hard charging me right now. Fair enough, fair enough.
Watch the flanks!
Aw, dude, you can't attack my archer. That's just poor form. Oh, Santa! I gotta get her. Oh, I wanted you to go around that way, bro. All right, I'll do it manually next time. There we go. I need her to be out of here. And then what I really need... Weapon set is disarmed? Why is my weapon set disarmed? Oh, he disarmed me? I didn't even see that happen. Okay, well, I was going to set up an Overwatch, but I guess not. I'm going to come over here then. Ow. Oh, that guy got big spear. Oh, it's cool. You can attack from elevation, too. That's kind of rad. Santa's kind of having a bad day. Santa's not having the best time right now. Everybody's in cover, too. There we go. I can hit him. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem solved. Alright, one-on-one duel over here. One-on-one. Oh, he's got strong. Maybe I should put the shield on him then, because he can buff himself and then use the strong thing to do that crazy shield bash.
Heyo, it's been 8 months already.
I thought his strong was tied to an item that he used to have, but it seems like he's good. Who else we got? I feel like Santa's going down. What do the bandages do? Restore 50% health and remove... Okay, let's try this. I'll save you, Santa!
Now, please!
Christmas is saved, chat. We officially did it. The Yule has been saved. At least for one more turn. Yeah, I suppose I could probably take the hit over here. All right. Acceptable.
I'm ready to loose as soon as I see them.
I wonder if the guy with the shield can block the arrow from the Overwatch. He can. Nice, dude. Okay, sweet, dude. Not gonna lie, this seems a little bloody for a training exercise. Like, I'm not trying to nitpick here, but there is a lot of blood being spilled at the moment. Like, you know, like that amount of blood on the ground, I don't think you bounce back from that, dude. You're gonna need more than like a granola bar to walk that one off. Like, he's definitely gonna feel that tomorrow. That's a lot of blood. That's like, eh.
This is it! Just one more!
What? Thought that was the last one. Where is the one more that you speak of? Is he right in front of me? Am I being super stupid right now? Oh, the guy on the ground. I guess he still has HP left. Why didn't he pick himself up last turn? That's weird. All right, go finish him off.
These people are so weak.
Good work. You can keep that equipment. Hope it serves you well at Mytilene.
I do like that Pelum. I like that Pelum a lot. I'm a Pelum addict. I'm a big fan of, like, pelimating people. I know, my man was over there pretending. He was just like, maybe if I stay down here, nobody will know. It was a training execution. Oh, God. Dude, I don't ever want to train in a training facility that looks like this. Like, so are we training to have catch-up fights? Or, like, what happened over here? Don't worry about it. We just had a hot dog party. It got messy.
At your service. Need something?
We blunt all of our weapons with tomatoes. Exactly. All right, so you need to use this shield because that's got the ability that feeds off of your strength ability, which means we get like a big banger of a hit as long as you have strength on yourself. And 5 to 9 damage is no joke. Like, that's actually a pretty heavy-duty hit. So I only got the one Pelum. Oh, he gave him bandages. Maybe I should give him all the bandages since he has, like, the, He's got all the healing buffs. I feel like he should have the bandages.
Salve, Domine.
Dude, especially if they're those hot dogs from, like, Costco, bro. I don't know what's up with those Kirkland hot dogs. I don't know what they do with those things at Costco. If they, like, sprinkle some meth on them. Or, like, if it's just all MSG. But I swear to God, Costco hot dogs are on, like, a different level. There is no Polish dog like the Costco Polish dog, dude.
At your
like,
service.
those things are absurdly good. I don't know what they do to them. Like, they do something to them that makes them taste better than all other hot dogs. And, like, I can't help it. I gotta have, like, 3 every time I go through. I'm not even hungry. I'll go through there at, like, 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Thursday after I had lunch an hour ago, and I'll still get one. I can't help it.
Did Garwius finish with you? Very good. There's always more to learn, if we live long enough to do so. We shall march through this pass and descend on Mytilene. Providing you did your job well, they should be expecting an attack from the sea, allowing us to surprise them from the land.
Why, with only 2 brain cells left, are they fighting for 3rd place in your brain? That's not bad, actually. That's one of the wittier roasts that we've got. That's not too bad. The one that I always use is like, dude got 2 brain cells and they're just huddled around groping each other for warmth. Like, I like both, though. I like your variation, too. That's not a bad roast. It's not bad. Like, usually the roasts that come through are like, you got a dumb butt. And like, well, all right, fair enough. Weird use of pointeds, but fair enough. You got to say your piece. That one was solid, though. Fun fact, the Costco hot dog is $1.50. And when they were going to increase the price by a quarter, the former CEO sent a death threat to the acting CEO. All right. They take hot dogs very seriously in the Costco chain of command. That's pretty, that's some serious conviction to hot dog quality right there. Isn't it dangerous to march through a narrow pass?
Unlikely, since no one knows we are coming.
Still, he has a point, Legate. Perhaps we should post sentries.
It will only slow us down.
We're definitely going to get ambushed.
The more we risk that the
this
enemy
is the
learns
end of the prologue. That's what this is.
Signal the Legion to assemble.
We're definitely getting ambushed. We're definitely going to wash up on a shore somewhere. Somehow we're going to miraculously and heroically survive, but we're going to be all beat up and naked. Like, you just, don't march through the pass.
You have really made a name for yourself in a short time, my friend. Perhaps you would permit me to join your speculatores.
I don't even know what that is.
Your skill in combat and my strategic mind. As long as we are together, we will...
Ambush!
battle formation! Get back in formation, you fools! Marcus Minucius Thermus. Why, you seem to have no command of your soldiers at all. This is the problem with you Romans. Politicians have no place in war.
You have a shield, bro. Why wouldn't you use your
Kill
shield?
them all!
You just let him walk up on him and smack him.
The Legatus is still alive. His Praetorian Guard is holding off the enemy for now.
Let's get him out of there. Form up and push forward.
Oh, there's a lot of bad guys, though. Okay, I need you back here for overwatches. So we gotta fight our way over there? Okay, alright, fair enough. Hopefully they dogpile this poor bastard. I'm gonna leave you kind of like midway in between just in case they break through or try to go around to get my archer. They do really seem to like attacking Santa and my archer. The AI has an addiction that only Santa blood can satisfy. Sneak attack! So that costs me one. Okay. Started off hot and spicy. I do like how they changed the animation for if the enemy's prone. That's a really nice little detail. Oh, right through the kidney. That man's gonna piss funny. All right. Santa, get on in here. Take a couple whacks. Yeah, get your chops in, Santa. Ooh, right to the balls, though? I thought you, like, hit him between the eyes or, like, in the neck or something. Oh. Like 2 grapes under a horse's hoof. Oh, man. Vampire Survivors? Nice, Bill. It's a fun game, dude. It's like really, really good. I enjoy the game tremendously. Oh, cool. Yeah, the Praetorians jump. You think you can flank them? We're about to be flanked. How about you go watch that flank over there? Wait, why is there a battle lady over here? Like, she just looks like a civilian. Is she even a combatant? Or are we just not worried about it?
Be careful, you don't want to die.
Oh, they're panicking because their morale's low. Apparently the game had right in Santa's butt cheek again. Every time was shooting Santa in the butt cheek. Nice, hell yeah. Now you can do, well, anyways, Gold 1 is good, man. Nice, dude. I haven't played in a little bit. I binge play that game for like a couple weeks, and then I don't play it anymore for like a month or two. I need to go back, though. So I guess they panic like XCOM style, too. Oh, you can't heal yourself. Okay, I learned a thing today. Santa, go get some revenge, bro. There you go. You deserve it. You earned it. I don't know how hard I should be pushing for this. They are getting... Oh, I gotta save him in 3 rounds? Oh, okay. Let's get up there then. We gotta go save Thermos, dude. It's the only way we can preserve rum and hot beverages forever. If we fail to save Thermos, there will be no hot beverages for anyone ever again for all of history. He has to survive so that he can invent heat-retaining fluid containers. Oof. Don't you just hate it when your kidneys explode just randomly in the middle of a heated conflict? My man over here is doing work. Like, both of these Praetorians are not fucking around in the slightest. We're on normal difficulty. Hope that wasn't one of my guys.
Romans need to be taught a lesson. Let us begin.
Uh-oh.
Mars, take these traitors. Thank goodness you're here. Can you get us out of this fine mess?
Our people are getting massacred. We need to fall back and get Thermos to safety.
Our best chance is to push back where we came from. Then we can join up with the rest of the Legion.
Yup, when you're surrounded, you gotta pick a direction and push. Like, literally, like the only strategy for fighting while surrounded. Is pick a direction, all forces advance. I don't know if they'll be able to get over here. We'll try. I mean, might as well. I've still got 4 more uses left, so. Yeah, as far as I can tell, it let us off the leash a little bit for a while, and like it didn't seem like there was anything stopping us from. Dude, I swear to God, if you mess up this Overwatch, he messed up the Overwatch. Now they're not going to advance. AI! I am so upset with the AI right now. I had a plan, and now it's ruined. Santa's kind of looking a little the worse for wear. There's not really anywhere he can go, though. There's archers on every side. I think we might lose Santa. Santa might be headed down. Do your best, Santa. Do your best. Him not being able to heal himself is kind of a major problem. Now that I know, I'll spread the bandages around. I'll give the archer one of the bandages since she can move around the fastest. Or maybe I'll give it to the gladiator. Oh, is it in the general chat? All right, let's take a look at this Roman armor. Let's see what's up with this. Let's take a look. Oh, that's pretty sick, dude. It's pretty dope. I can dig it. It's even got little furries around the neck, man, for heat retention so that you don't get a bad case of cold neck. I like it. I like it. Praetorians are still holding in over here. Oh, nope, never mind. He's down. Line of sight is somewhat sketchy in this game. I don't think he can see her right there through that rock. I have my doubts. Oh, I guess we lose. Okay. Yeah, like they've shot me through no line of sight a couple times now. Like I think the AI, I think there's like gaps in the models or something in the terrain. Because they were doing it on another map too, where if you pan the camera down, they absolutely did not have line of sight to that character, and yet they were still shooting at him.
Form up and push forward.
Kind of feel like we got to get these archers up here. Well, we've got 4 rounds to save the Praetorian. I'm sorry, to save Thermos. It's really just the arrows. Like, the mission isn't hard. It's just they get free damage every turn, and I can't retaliate. So what I may do is I may use the Gladiator, since he's got so much movement, to like preemptively run down some of these dudes, like these archers that are up on top of the rocks. Like we can get him no problem with our archer, but someone has to run down this guy so that we have a clear escape. I'll think about it. Oh, he didn't get knocked down? Oh, I guess he has like a resistance to it or something. Last time it knocked him down. I thought it was like a free knockdown. I have been proved resoundingly wrong. I'm gonna send him to go get this archer over here. And then maybe I'll try to get the archer to kill him before we pick him up and the reinforcements arrive. That way we can fight our way out like safely. I think that might be the play. Let's see what the AI does this time. Maybe they'll divert a little bit. God, this guy's killing people like an animal over here. Yeah, exactly. Get on that archer. Get on that archer. Hell yeah. No, unfortunately my autosave is before we set up for this mission, so I can't move the bandages around.
Howl like the dog you are.
Okay, that works, that works. Aw, dude, with the random damage fucking us again, dude. Every time I need 5 damage, I roll 4. Every time. Like clockwork. That would have made this turn just clean up, and now this turn is going to spend its whole time trying to bring down this guy. Every time, dude. Every time. La tilt. Okay, so can you get a shot off from over here? I would like to clean out this archer, but I just don't see how it's possible with the way they start this fight off. Like, there's just no way to get to him without getting bogged down in a big-ass fight right here and not making it to him on time. I mean, I guess I could position, like, an archer right here, maybe to pick him up right on the last turn, and then we reroute everybody over here to fight all these guys, but even so, tough one. Guess you don't know if you don't try. He does have the speed buff, but he doesn't have an action point. Oh, thank you, bro. Good choice. That guy should be able to hold over there, no problem.
I can't take this anymore.
Oh, good. He panicked. Nice. Oh.
Seems the Romans need to be taught a lesson. Let us begin.
Christ. Alright, little Santa bonk right there. I think the plan to charge up there and help out with the fight is not going to happen. We gotta, like, circle the wagons over here to fight these guys.
Must take these traitors. Thank goodness you're here. Can you get us out of this fine
Unskippable
mess?
dialogue!
Our people are getting massacred. We need to fall back and get Thermos to safety.
Our best chance is to push back where we came from. Then we can join up with the rest of the Legion.
shit, he's all messed up. Yeah, get over here by Santa, bro. Get over here by Santa. Santa gonna make the pain go away. There we go. Santa gonna fix you
No
up.
permanent damage.
There you go. Santa's gonna make you feel better. Santa's gonna take care of that business. Yeah, no worries, Godier. Enjoy the skin, man. Zeomaster, thank you for the host. Appreciate that. Thank you for the follows, everybody that I've missed while I'm doing this fight. They got me like in try-hard mode right now. This fight is pretty nasty. And so I'm trying to make sure that I'm doing smart things, but, you know. I like it. It's a pretty cool game. It's enjoyable. Don't shoot the panic guy. Shoot the guy up top. Yeah, exactly. Like, you gotta get that guy. God, dude, archery is really fucking powerful in this game. Archery is just, like, savagely strong.
Does this hurt? Good, that means you're fine.
Okay. I have, like, literally no way to get up there and stop this archer, and he's already doing it, dude. The archers are gonna kill us again. There's just no way to get around that central archer and that long archer over on the right. They just hit too hard. I think we're boned again. Because they're just gonna focus fire him down, and there's, like, no cover. There's nowhere to go. Like, there's no way to protect him. I mean, we can try to pull a runner, but these guys are behind us, so they're going to cut off at least half of our force before we get over there. Shit. Yeah, you maybe go to right there. Santa over here. Another shield right here. I mean, he's actually strong enough to get into it. He's got 29 HP. But yeah, the problem is archery. We gotta... So he's gonna get tagged. There's no way around that, but Santa's on him, so hopefully he doesn't take too much damage and we can heal him. And I guess I could scooch him over to here. Maybe, like, lower the chance. And then make, like, a grid right here so they can't get through without an attack of opportunity. But this guy's coming up from behind, and this guy's gonna fire at him. So I think either way, he's dead on this turn. Because this guy shoots, he jumps down and stabs. So unless the AI fucks up, they've got the W right here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we got a glancing right there. That's a nice come up. That's good, that's good. I'd rather not rely on RNG to get us out of this, but I'll take it.
Face them together.
Oh, he skipped his turn. Okay. Oh, they're trying to get around behind my... Yeah, they're trying to target him. They know that they can win that way. The AI is pretty smart, dude. Like, the AI actually does not do that much dumb shit. Like, the AI is actually pretty smart.
Take care of me, and I shall slay many of your foes.
It's all right. You're going to live.
Okay. Heal him. They got both ways blocked. We got to pick a direction. And either way, we get pincered. Okay, so those guys don't have enough HP to get past your... So we block that right there. They'll die to the Overwatch. We push this way. Get some of these mooks out of the way. Damn, he hits like a truck. Maybe this won't be so bad. I didn't realize how OP he is. That man kind of strong. You just couldn't tell from like the early play when he just got like pimp slapped. The archers seem to be the strongest by far. Like, the archers are kind of like world stronger than everybody else. Like, the archers are really, really, really good. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I may have just fucked myself. I should have had him push forward over to here.
To die.
Oh, cool. Nice. He disengaged. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, good. He's aggroed on the other guy. All right, we're out of here. We're out of here. We're out of here. I think we're good. We've got all sides cleared, and we're looking pretty solid. Oh, and those guys came in from the other way. I thought they were going to spawn over here again. I was panicking about nothing, dude. I think we're good. We all clear? Alright. Let's get out of here, dude. This is the fucking killing fields, dude. That was just a mess of a mission. Not in terms of quality, but just in terms of, like, extracting yourself from it. If the AI, like, crits or has, like, any lucky breaks, dude, you're just in trouble because it's, like, pretty overwhelming. That everybody? Head count? Alright. That's fine. Santa's got a durable butt. He can take a couple arrows. Sucks we're not going to get to loot all these guys. That's what I'm concerned about. I want my loot. Battle without loot is purposeless. No, they give you an archer. I don't particularly like playing archers, but I do think the archers are really strong. Like, my archer can kill basically 2 guys per turn for, like, the first 4 turns if they have 8 HP or less. Like, it's pretty... The archer churns through the mook units.
Pulled pork sliders.
Damn, who is this Gandalf-looking dude? Oh, I don't know. I haven't played Long Dark in a long time. It just hasn't, like... I haven't been in the mood, I guess. But thank you for the biddies. I appreciate that. See, now we look like idiots, dude. We lost a fight with these dudes. Now we look dumb. We told you not to march through the pass, man. Like, we explicitly said, isn't it a bad idea to march through a pass? And he was like, oh, no, they don't know we're coming. Dude, this is a video game. They always know we're coming. Geek to service. I'll see you later. That's true, dude. I'm gonna walk up in here like a toda-so, a toda-so, a toda-toda-toda-so. Toda-so. I'm gonna look so smug walking in here, dude. You have no idea. I'm gonna look smug as hell. I'm gonna look the most smug that I've ever smugged.
Son, what you did today was extraordinary. Oh, I wish your father were here to witness it.
Performing one's duty should never be considered extraordinary?
This was beyond duty. I owe you my life.
Remember that.
Of that you can be sure. Neither my legionary nor
You
I will
owe
ever forget
me
this.
one.
In my wounded state, I'm in no shape to command the Legion. And after your actions today, the legionary consider you a hero. You saved their lives. In return, they are willing to die for you. I hereby promote you to legatus.
Sweet, bro. What does a legatus do?
You will be in command of Legio Victrix, reporting directly to Consul Lucullus.
I'm sure Thermus will agree that I offer my legati a great degree of independence.
I lost the last mission the first time commanding 6 guys. Are you sure you want to give me a legion?
You unequivocally are. There are none in Rome better qualified than I to be a judge of such things.
Your aim should be to take Mytilene as quickly as possible. With Archelaus in charge of its defenses, this will be no easy task.
Who is that guy? Is he the one that pimp slapped the shield out of your hand with his muscular forearm?
A favorite general of Mithridates. One of the finest military minds in the world.
His defeat will be a great blow to Pontus.
We have a leak. I don't know if you guys forgot about the spy. There's definitely a rat in the outfit.
Archelaus will expect us to be rattled after that ambush. A direct assault will seem impossible to him, which is why we need to attack now.
That's not the answer to the question that I just asked. I was like, hey, do you like football? And you were like, yeah, I could go for some spaghetti. Like, that was not the question that was levied, man. So what's the plan?
That is up to you. Gather your advisors and plan your attack the way you see fit. You are in command now.
I think he's the rat. He's the rat. I'm calling he's the rat. He's the rat, bro. He's the rat. The rata. Él está la rata. That's who it is, dude. That's the guy right there. That's the guy. All right, well, let's go. Apparently, I'm in charge now, so I'm coming up with the plan. They said I could buy stuff. I want to buy stuff. I have monies.
Awe Legate.
Now that I am awesome, do you want to be my smith?
From what I hear, you barely have an anvil over there. Perhaps you should make sure you have the tools I'd need. Then I'll consider it.
Can you make something for me?
I'm just a Legion blacksmith, not a magician. If you have something particular in mind, we'll talk. But I'm still as busy as I was before you were promoted. You'll have to leave one of your people with me to help out with your commissions.
Okay. Fair enough. I didn't want to craft gear anyways. I'm not disappointed. My heart isn't in tatters. You didn't just step sweetly on my dreams. Trying to like look around and see where all the prompts are.
I was a fool to disregard your warning. If I had listened to you and Gaius, this would all have been avoided.
Yeah, I think you should have listened to me too. Just something about the phrase "let's march our army through a kill box" that, like, you know, concerns me. I'm not even a military guy. I'm a dude that plays video games on the internet. And even I know you never walk your guys through a kill box. That's a bad plan.
Useless, yet difficult not to. I am relieved you were willing to step in. I may never again regain my appetite for command after this disaster.
Pulled pork sliders.
Salve, son. Do you need anything?
Nothing pertinent.
At your service, Legate.
See, like, these guys have a big problem with wearing skirts and, like, laying down with just their legs wide open. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know if I could view that many dudes hanging brain in one camp all at one time. I feel like it would just overload a circuit at some point. Alright, well, we gotta go to Legio Victrix, so maybe we'll go do that. But, like, why can't you go cool out the boys, like, somewhere, like, private? You know what I mean? Like, why is it got to be, like, a communal thing? Like, why do we all have to cool our balls at the same time while looking at each other? Why is that necessary? Like, you see what I'm saying here? Like, since when did this become a social affair? Alright, so we have 4,800 fighting men, and we are stationed in Colony. Before you can deploy the Legion, you've got to recruit a Centurion to lead the Legion in battle. Oh, so I actually have to do, like, non-RPG stuff here. Gotcha. That's what I'm saying. What if there's snakes on this island, dude?
Awe Legate. Welcome to the camp. I hope you will find everything to your satisfaction.
Bro, you're
I
holding
am
your
Curious
bicep up right now.
Orestes, the Primus Pilus of Legio Victrix.
And I am Ignatius Nazo. I serve as the Prefectus of this proud legion.
Please don't think I'm sucking up when I say that the way you took command during that ambush was some of the finest leadership I have seen in my career.
I am in agreement, Orestes. And it takes much to impress two jaded old soldiers like us.
Our character looks like that guy from Avatar. Doesn't he? He looks like the guy from Terminator and Avatar. Like the guy that's like the knockoff Ewan McGregor. Doesn't he? Is it just me?
$5 a month.
What's up, Mushu?
What's up, brother? How are you in chat?
How you been, bro? How you been hanging? If you guys don't know my buddy Mushu, he is also a streamer. He's a friend of mine in real life. He literally like lives on the same street as me. Like I could throw a rock and hit his window. That's how close he lives. Like it'd have to be a good throw, but I could get it. So go check out his stream. Go say what's up. Go give him a follow. Okay, your words honor me.
You can trust us. Orestes and I have served together on all of Consul Lucullus's campaigns in Asia. None know this legion better than we.
Nice, Elite. Welcome on in. All right, so what's your role?
As Primus Pilus, I am the most experienced among the Legion's 60 Centuriones. I coordinate the command structure.
I thought he said something else entirely.
Your orders are executed
I was like, whoa!
And
These Roman titles don't fuck around.
I will keep you abreast of the Legion situation at all times. And I'll advise you on how best to achieve our strategic objectives during the campaign.
Okay. And you, what do you do?
Ah, yes. Orestes is the one every Legionarius looks to in battle, but I am the one they come to in camp. As the longest-serving member of this legion, it is my responsibility to oversee construction work and look after the legion's equipment. I will advise you on outfitting the legion and improving things around the camp. We will make Legio Weektrix the finest fighting force Rome has ever seen.
Okay, so you're the quartermaster. That makes sense. Like, you're the one taking people's script and, like, taking their tokens and shit in trade for, like, spears and helmets and, like, beers. Okay. We've got to kill Matilene.
That sounds like a job for your Primus
drops are up,
Pilus.
Diablo. There's no command, though. I wasn't planning on there being a drops thing. I didn't know about it.
We will select a few worthy Centuriones to lead the Legion in battle.
All right. Well, maybe I can get some gear here, dude. I'm trying to spend some of this money. I got these denarii burning a hole in my pocket right now.
At your service.
I have prepared a list of the most outstanding Legionari for you.
No, it's all good, Diablo. I probably should have a command. If we stream it on Sunday when I come back from my weekend, I'll definitely try to get a command put up on Nightbot.
We won't have to deal with this crap anymore, at least.
Oh, you can actually, like, upgrade all this stuff. Okay, so we're actually, like, building a camp around here. That toots my horn. I like that. My horn. Consider my horn faithfully and dutifully tooted. All right, so we have Aulus Arius Metallus, who is indifferent. He increases morale, and he's good at artillery. So he's good at attacking things that benefit from artillery. We are attacking a place with a wall, so artillery might be a smart thing to be good at. He's also an architect. Okay. We have Pube Sectius Baculus over here, who is reckless. So he makes our guys way more aggressive, but way less defensive. We have Scavenger. So we get our stuff replenished faster. He's got First Aid. And he's good at artillery as well. We have Titus Pulo, who looks like an underboss in like a Yakuza anime. He's agreeable. He has Constitution. And he is specialized in infantry. And then we have Calavius Modestinus, who is a doctor and who is good with infantry.
Pulled pork sliders.
Okay. I'm sort of leaning towards this guy. I don't think being hesitant is a good trait in an officer. I feel like as an officer, you have to make calls, and you have to make them fast, for better or worse. And hesitation gets people killed. Indifference is not that great either, though. So, like, does it tell me what that does? I assume it probably has effects on, like, events or something. Oh, is that their attitude towards me? Okay. I thought that was something that, like, dictated, like, he's an indifferent commander, like, he doesn't care about losses, he's a hesitant commander. Oh, there's more guys. I didn't realize there was a scroll bar right there. Good call, chat, good call. We have Pescinius Polius Septimus. He's disgruntled. He's grumpy right now. He's a cavalryman. We definitely don't need cavalry for attacking walls. This guy is good at logistics. And he's a doctor. This guy's agreeable. He's got scouting. He's reckless. This guy is logistics again. I mean, war is logistics. Like, that is the foundation of war. This guy's loyal to me, which I feel like is fairly valuable. I'm kind of leaning towards this guy because he's loyal to me already. I like loyalty. Loyalty keeps you from being stabbed in the back.
Pulled pork sliders.
Then again, the Sagittarii would be really, really nice to make us hit harder.
Pulled pork sliders.
All right, you're hired. Jump in the line. Rock your body in time. He's got an infantry specialization, and I need another archer. And then I feel like having like a logistics guy would be smart. Do I have to hire all four?
We're a little bruised after the ambush, but Mytilene is poorly defended from a land assault. And this time, they won't catch us with our pants down.
We don't wear pants, bro. Not one person in this camp is wearing pants. I think we're in trouble, chat. These guys can't even tell that they're not wearing pants. I feel like Legio Victrix is in trouble.
Pulled pork sliders.
Okay, so we'll take the eastern part of Lesbos, and then we'll assault
Agreed.
them.
A small elite unit would be ideal to hit the enemy command structure. Let's talk about the assault once we get the lay of the land. I will prepare the Legion to march on your orders.
Do we get to do the Rome Total War thing where they're like, Triarii! And they're like, we gotta do that at least once, dude. That's like mandatory.
I just want to charge the walls of Mytilene and cut down every last Greek within that city.
If what I hear is true,
Like what I
you
want
won't have to wait long. The higher-ups are planning a swift counterattack.
is to buy stuff. This guy looks like maybe he sells things.
Legate. I've heard them talking about you. The hero
Probably click
of the
that.
Legion. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Spurius Quinctius Carius, merchant extraordinaire and purveyor of wondrous items.
Nice to meet you.
I know that. In fact, I know all the important people in this Legion personally. Personal relations are most important when it comes to business. Oh, but enough of my pointless chatter. I'm sure you have important business to attend to.
Let's see what you got, baby. Let me see what you got out here. All right. So we have slaves. Use those to construct and staff buildings in the Legion forts. We have our denarii, obviously. We've got rations. We've got medicine. He's got a low. He doesn't have a whole lot of... Okay, so I can just, like, trade stuff for denarii. Gotcha. And there we go. Oh, wow, these guys are expensive. You ain't kidding. I like nice, round, even numbers. There we go. Oh, okay, so that just takes us back over there. All right. I have unspent skill points. We're actually like at the end of the stream right now, but I do want to spend my skill points first. We were looking at, so we got knockdown last time. Yeah, I think we could probably go for best defense or just increase our health. I'll pick up the resistances first, though. I'm going to kind of dabble in other trees to grab the stuff that's just like passive and lasts forever.
Pulled pork sliders.
We were working on...
Pulled pork sliders.
Let's finish off Brace. Yeah, because we want him to get strong so he can do 9 damage with a shield bash, because that's a big hit right there. With my doctor, I wanted to get down to here, but he needs a few more skill points. So I'll just put it into making his heals better with the bandages. We also need to move the bandages around, so he should have 1 stack, and somebody else should have a stack too. Probably him because he's fastest, or probably her because she's in the back lines. I'll put him on her. With you, we were working on getting your focus up so that you can shiv every single turn. Or dodge every single turn. So we'll do that. I do like the idea of cheap shot. So we'll probably pick that up at some point. But we'll take him down the duelist tree first. And then with you... Wow, we can take that up to 9 to 12 and the cone gets bigger? Jesus. Ooh, that kick might be a lifesaver, though. Get people off our archer. Let's focus on getting her Overwatch nice and beefy, and then we'll decide where we want to go from there. Because that Overwatch gets, like, multi-kill, like, every single time we use it, so, like, it's pretty good. Alright, chat. Well, we are done. I'm going to try to send you guys down the chain to somebody else that has drops going on so that you can continue your viewing pleasure. But I just wanted to say I appreciate you all being here. Aside from that, thank you to THQ for raiding me. They didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate it. So let's take you guys on down. There's a guy named Loken who's playing the game right after me. So we'll go ahead and raid down the chain real fast and send you over there. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to check out my Discord. I'll be back on Sunday. I think we will continue playing this game. I'm really enjoying it, and I want to get further on in. Like, it's hella fun. It's not very often you get Roman RPGs, and so I'm excited about this. I had a good time today. But thank you for everything. The biddies, the donos, everything else. I appreciate it tremendously. I'll see y'all on Sunday, okay? Bye, everybody.